What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Punt Intended, the sports channel where everything is made up and the punts don't matter. Thanks for joining us. This is the National Championship live stream with me, Connor, and Ryan. Go Dogs, Fravel, I believe is what you have. Yep, Go Dogs. So Ryan will be here probably for about the first quarter or so. He has other more important business to attend to, apparently, that are more important than watching football. So
watching football with the fiance.
Oh, so you're gonna watch? Oh, so you're gonna watch it with her?
Yeah. So
I'm disappointed.
And believe it or not, my 3-year-old daughter is in love with football. So,
well, there you go. You got her young. You started her off smart right there.
She what 3-year-old do you know that wants to go see the Kurt Warner movie that just came out? So she's seen that poster and she was like, "Daddy, football." Like, and I said, "You want to go see it?" She's like, "Yeah." It's like, okay,
that's adorable. That's adorable.
We might have the first female NFL player maybe on the way. Long way, but maybe.
Probably not.
Probably not, but maybe.
I mean, we got another 21 plus years before we find that out, unfortunately.
Yep.
I like this. They have both the Georgia and Bama drummers. So yeah, we started this a few minutes early, guys. So coaching Black Monday is coming on. I'm sure no team screwed up this bad that they'll look back on this off top and then we go check New Jersey or Miami didn't. Yeah, Luke. Yeah, Miami getting rid of Brian Flores, I didn't agree with. Ryan, of course, you guys got rid of Vic Fangio and Pat Shurmur, right?
Not just Pat Shurmur. So the OC is gone, Shurmur. We got rid of our special teams coach, Mick Mahan. I don't know why he was even there. The Broncos had the 32nd ranked special teams unit in the NFL the last 3 years. I think we have given up the most punt return yardage and kick return yardage out of any team in the NFL the past 3 seasons. So that's why that guy's fired. And then Mike Shula, who is our quarterbacks coach, just got fired as well. Mm-hmm. So cleaning house.
So you guys can see that Ryan here has been complaining a lot about the Broncos in our group chat throughout this entire season. Now, while the national anthem's going, who do you think? Who do you want, head coach wise? Would you want another defensive coordinator?
No,
like Flores.
As a Broncos fan, I'm just tired of defense being the priority. It's been like that since Shanahan.
Since Shanahan left.
It's been that even before. Shanahan was he gets credit for the offense, but like defensively, we were still pretty good. Mm-hmm. It's just the quarterback play and the offense is like, I can't even explain it. Like I could say beating your head up against a wall or pulling teeth, but it's like worse than that. It's like the amount of lack of IQ when it comes to calling plays. For instance, like Perna, for you guys, I'm sure you guys who are watching have watched Perna before. The term Shurmuring is when you find something that works on offense and then you completely abandon it. Yes.
Yep. I know. As a Virginia Tech fan, I know exactly what you mean. And Luke says, special teams, what's that? It's something where you properly are able to
keep the team from scoring a kick return touchdown
and don't shank it like Mason Crosby does when he's playing in Ford Field.
But you know what? Another reason is also like when Brandon McManus is your best player on offense. Like, I'll say this: there was a point, and this is the reason. This is one of the times I just knew this season that Fangio was done. We were still in playoff contention, right?
Uh-huh.
And I believe it was against. I think it. I'm pretty sure it was
Ryan.
Against the Bengals.
Ryan, look, he's saying
hands off Hackett. No, that's actually who I want. That is who I want.
Everyone wants Hackett, it seems.
But the minute I knew Fangio was gone and out the door, we're playing the Bengals. We're tied with them. We're 0-0. Nobody can score. The offenses look like crap. We're tied 3-3. We have the ball. We're driving. Mm-hmm. We got the ball back with like 3.5 minutes, maybe 3:50. We run the ball like 20 times with Javonte Williams up the field because the entire game plan was to not go down and score a touchdown before halftime.
Okay.
The game plan was to get McManus in field goal range. When that's your plan before half, when you have 3.5 minutes and 3 timeouts, to me, that just seems like you have no confidence whatsoever.
Yeah.
And also the fact that the defense is playing good, so I don't understand why you'd be scared to give Joe Burrow the ball when that was probably his worst game of the season.
Don't take Hackett away from us.
No,
Ryan.
we're taking it. He is gone.
Anyone that's here, CJ and Braden, who I haven't seen before, Braden, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. That would mean a lot. But just trying to grow my channel right now.
Connor, what the thing people don't understand as Broncos fans and will never understand is when we play Mahomes or we play Burrow or we play Tom Brady. It could be the best quarterback in the NFL on a week-to-week basis, and they don't go crazy. Like the 2 games against Kansas City, Mahomes didn't have crazy numbers. We shut down Tyreek Hill. We shut down Travis Kelce, and we still lose. So when that happens, that's an issue. And it's so frustrating because it's like, okay, the defense may be on a playoff team level, but the offense is I just don't understand. You would think that if
you want Hackett. Who else do you have in mind potentially for who do you think you have in mind?
Either Hackett. So my top 3 right now is Hackett, Dan Quinn. And then the one that's kind of going under the radar is the linebackers coach for the Patriots, Gerard Mayo.
See, I was surprised that he's going all the way from linebacker coach to that. You know what I mean?
All the stuff I've read up on him is he's a player first coach, kind of like how Marcus Freeman is for Notre Dame. But all the players respect him. He's one of the reasons that like the Patriots defense is so good this year. Mm-hmm. And there's something about him. Evidently, Patton has spoken to him already today. They got permission from the Patriots to interview him today. And all the stuff that he said, like.
Okay, look, we'll see you later. We'll see you later because he has to leave. He's going on.
All right.
Later. So we'll see. So hopefully we'll see you later, Luke. But hopefully we can get back up. We had 8 people watching at one point. I think that's because you were boring them talking about the Broncos so much.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Well, let's talk about the Ravens really quick. What happened?
Dude, we have a legitimate reason.
You have an excuse
with the injuries. We have a legitimate excuse with the injuries. Oh, it's an ACC crew. Great. This means the ACC is going to screw it up somehow. The ACC is known for screwing up calls almost as bad as the Pac-12. So this is going to be fantastic.
Yeah. But seriously though, can I ask you real quick, how much does it going to cost to get your backup quarterback on the Broncos? We'll give you
we'll trade you him for
Drew Lock straight up.
What? We'll trade you him for like a second, for like a third round pick. I think.
I don't know if I can do that.
I think the Ravens. So it looks like Georgia won, and they are deferring to the second half. So I think they're going to do. I mean, I'm sure the Ravens will probably get some calls. I wouldn't be that surprised. I mean, he looked good, but he also showed that he's the reason why you don't
make the playoffs.
Why Lamar is worth starting, because I saw something, the Ravens in games where they in one score games they were 5-1 with Lamar and then 1-5 without him. So
honestly though, he didn't play bad.
What?
He didn't play bad at all. I was impressed.
I mean, he played better than you would think, but he definitely showed he was definitely a backup. He hit so many overthrows in all these games. That's the one thing I knew about him going into this season was he had in the game against Buffalo in the playoff game last year when he had to come in when Lamar got concussed. He had 2 overthrows of a wide open Marquise Brown that would have been an easy touchdown that would have changed the entire complexion of the game. So, he's got to work on that. He made a few rookie mistakes, even though he's not a rookie. There was a ball that was snapped, hit the center in his ass, dribbles right to him. He tries to pick it up. It goes through his legs. He dives on it, right? And instead of just staying down and taking the sack, he tries to get up, and TJ Watt just comes right in and just knocks the ball free for a fumble. That was, I think, their first. I think that was the Ravens' first drive of the game, or second drive of the game this past week. So Braden, I think I took Georgia. Did you take?
I took Georgia as well. I took Georgia.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, Luke is still here. 1-5 is misleading. Thinking stupid aggressive was smart. Well, I mean, okay, Luke, I'll say this. The ultra aggressiveness, at least against the Steelers, was understandable because the secondary was just so broken. Like they had just lost Marlon Humphrey. So I understand doing it there. Against the Packers, it's a little different. Obviously, I think they, because either way, I don't think we would have been able to stop you guys. I mean, we might have been able to, but I really doubt it. Even if they kicked the extra point and tied the game against the Packers, you're giving, Aaron Rodgers 40-something seconds and a timeout to go 40-something yards to get in Mason Crosby field goal range. Like 95% of the time, that's going to result in a touchdown or not a touchdown, a field goal attempt.
And that's why he's going to be a Bronco next year. So Luke, not only are we taking your quarterback, but we're taking your coach.
Okay. Straight up, if you guys don't get a Wilson or a first drive, I don't know which one you're talking about. Okay, Bryce Young. I have no idea if we're on the same timeline. I have third down.
Yeah, I am.
3.
Oh, it's third down for you?
I'm already on third down.
Oh wait, hold on. I wasn't live. That's why.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I think I'm on third.
That's third down.
I'm third and 2. Are you at? I have 4:20 or 14:20 time.
Yep, 14.
Okay.
Yep, it's going down.
14, 15, 14, 13, 12. Okay, so we're matched up pretty well, it seems. That's good at least. So Young, quick throw out to, is that Bolden? Yep, that's Bolden. Yep. It easily gets the first down there. Just a little.
Is he another like Julian Edelman type? Because
yeah, it's kind of the Julian Edelman type. We all went for it on fourth down instead of kicking. Oh, are you talking about the very first drive of the game? Yeah, Luke. That was. I mean, I didn't understand going for it there. That was too early to go for it. I think they should have kicked the field goal. Obviously, that changes. I mean, obviously, that's a big what if, but that changes. Obviously, if the game goes the way it went, then we would have been up by 3 with that touchdown. Obviously.
But what was your
Young first and 10? Oh, he gets sacked. Oh. Wait, he threw the ball away. He was actually able to get. Oh wait.
Oh, it's a fumble.
On the sideline with it.
It's a fumble.
He's saying it's a fumble, and they're saying it's a touchdown for Georgia.
Let's go.
I thought he got sacked. I didn't realize that the ball just went flying. I think I saw the ball just go flying. And
the question is, did he try throwing it?
It's 99. That's Jordan Davis, right? Jordan Davis, 99. So they're saying it's a touchdown. We can't even. They're saying a touchdown right now, so they're gonna have to review that. Obviously.
Did it look like he threw it to you?
I mean, I didn't. All I saw was like I didn't like Jordan Davis. I see him sack, and then all of a sudden I think I just see the ball. So wait, right there. Okay.
That's a fumble. That's a fumble.
He had it in his arm, and he looks like I have no idea. He kind of like tried to.
He tried tucking it again.
So he kind of throws it forward.
I don't know. Is that
is such. So yeah, So what happened, Luke, is Jordan Davis gets his hands on Bryce Young, and Young isn't able to do it with a full forward motion, so he kind of just flicks it forward. It looks like so. I don't.
What's your call though?
He flicks it forward like that, and it's picked up. They don't whistle it dead, so Georgia linebacker just picks it up and returns it for a touchdown.
What's your call though on this? A fumble or?
I mean, it's not like he has the full. So it's a little different from when it's the full motion because like his arm is already like trapped, right? So he can't do the full thing. So it looks like he kind of just flicks his wrist, and I don't know if that's going to qualify as the full throw in motion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
like
honestly though, like because we already said it to begin this stream, they're ACC refs and it's Bama, so I mean,
well, no, yeah, it's the ACC rep. This is somehow going to screw. This is going to somehow.
This is going to come back as an incomplete pass.
Probably. It looks like his arms.
And
Yeah, so his arms coming forward there.
It's going to come back as an incomplete pass.
It's not a tuck rule because he didn't pump it forward. He didn't pump it and bring it back in. He has his arm down here and he gets hit and he just decides to throw it.
It almost looked like he wanted to throw it and then just maybe
he kind of just let it slip out of his hands as he's going.
Yeah, it almost like he wanted to tuck it again and then he at the last second maybe changed his mind. But either way,
if he had just tried to hold on the ball, maybe it's just a sack. It's not this, but this is gonna be different.
But do you think it's intentional grounding if it's?
They're saying his hand came forward, so it's an incomplete pass.
But is that intentional grounding though?
No.
No? He was behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, but there was a lot. I think there was a wide receiver in the area. Like I think Williams was right there or someone.
So this is what's
that's just give me a sack. So they're just gonna say obviously it's not even a sack though. It's just an incomplete pass. So it's just 2nd and 10. It's not second and whatever with the sack. So that's actually
we'll have to get what Andrew thinks about that.
That's a break for Bama because that's not as big of a loss. So 2nd and 10. I have 13:23 on the clock, so I think I might be slightly ahead of you.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I have 13:23 as well. They've stopped playing.
It hasn't been hiked yet. Okay, I'll say when it's hiked.
Yep.
And tight end goes in motion.
Yep.
Hike now.
Yep.
Quick throw out to Williams. And he just jumps way out.
That almost reminds me.
He's like, I'm going to try to hurdle you, and he just kind of gets pushed out of bounds.
He tried pulling a Najee Harris right there.
And the guy didn't even jump.
Oh, he just
decided to jump for some reason. Fake the handoff to Robinson, sidearms throw, and it's incomplete. Goes through the tight end's hands. I keep thinking
now, Connor, let me ask you this real quick. Since that was such a weird play, I guess, do you think if Alabama scores on this drive that it
that's gonna I feel like that's gonna be kind of it could be very demoralizing for Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay, see you later, Luke. Hope we'll see you later.
Yep, see you, Luke.
I doubt you'll be talking for 3.5 hours about the Packers, but I'm sure you could be. You would be able to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Quick throw out to the tight end to stiff arms and gets about 9 yards.
Again, Luke might be able to talk about the Packers for 3.5 hours if Aaron Rodgers and Hackett come to Denver.
Okay. I've been seeing like Bleacher Report. I know they're not the best source, but like did a mock draft and they did the draft under the assumption that Wilson and Rodgers are not going to come, and they had you guys taking Ritter as the first quarterback off the list.
Oh, really? CBS has us taking.
What are you at 9?
Well, CBS had us taking the linebacker. We're at 9.
Okay.
They have
pitch to Robinson, who he's going to get the first down.
Oh,
he's going to need 2 yards.
But they have us taken because I've looked at a lot of drafts that I've seen. Even Mel Kiper have us not even taking a quarterback. They have us taking the linebacker from Utah, Devin Lloyd, at number 9.
I haven't looked at anybody besides Bleacher, unfortunately. They have us taking Ahmad Gardner, the corner.
That would be such a good.
Well, it makes sense because I get the feeling what's going to happen is the Ravens are going to restructure Marcus. I feel like what the Ravens will do as young guy comes free.
But what about Humphrey though?
Well, Humphrey's coming back. But I feel like what they'll do is they'll restructure Peter's contract because he's coming off an ACL injury and his salary is about to jump up to like $15 million. So I think they'll restructure it to reduce the cap hit, or even just maybe just trade him straight up. Probably not, actually. They might want to keep him. But then you bring in Gardner as their number 3 cornerback because I get the feeling Anthony Averett, who was our best corner for most of this year, is going to be signed by somebody that's going to have the money. And pitch and Looks like it gets maybe back to last year. It's going to be third and about 1.
Doesn't it seem like so far this game, Alabama's kind of using the same tactic they used against Cincinnati? Like not.
They're just trying. Yeah, they're not. They don't want to go deep yet. I think they're just trying to set up the. They're trying to set up the.
They're trying to soften the defense right now.
Yeah, they're just trying to get as much run as they can. Well, that's the thing. That's big. That's Georgia's weakness is their secondary actually.
Which is why I don't understand why they're running it.
That's what Kirby Smart said. Oh, I can't even imagine what Coster was feeling with when they reversed.
Oh yeah.
So if anyone's wondering for Coster, guy comes free. Bryce Young's
oh my God, Bryce Young is just something else.
Hits the defender in the back. And
did he catch that again?
Play. Oh, so they did give a first down on that last play. So it's 2nd and 10 now. So Georgia's gotten at least in the past, I don't know, a couple plays. I've seen at least 3 free blitzers.
That's the issue, though, is you can get pressure on him if you can tackle Bryce Young. That's the.
Well, yeah, but he's not like the quickest, but he's agile enough to get away sometimes.
It's like he's sneaky strong too.
Yeah, like exactly. Like that guy. Like I feel like if he was just a tad slower, like 44 would have easily gotten him. Anybody who got him up high, he was able to just slip out from it. Quick throw out to the left, and that's going to go for about 3 or 4 yards.
I don't get how that doesn't drive defenses nuts. And it like
the quick throws or whatever.
Yeah,
just not being able to tackle him and sack him.
Yes, like that. Not just that, but like the quick passes in general, because like you're already set up like 5 or 10 yards behind, so it's like you have to make up that ground.
Okay, 3rd and 5. Young looking, throws across the middle of the field, and at 19, I think either slipped or took the wrong route there.
I think he was thinking he was going to do the out route towards the sideline.
Yeah, it looked like he might have slipped. Let's see, Billingsley. Oh, Billingsley, is he a tight end?
Yes, he is.
Oh, yeah, he slipped.
Oh, yeah, Yep.
So Billingsley, he must be a tight end because they had him down in a 2-down in a 3 technique.
Evidently, he's supposed to be like one of the best tight ends in the country.
Honestly, because of how good Alabama's wide receivers are, I'd never heard of him until now.
Still mad that Michael.
And they make the field goal, and they make the field goal.
Oh, he made it.
Yeah, I know. It cut really weird, but that was behind the uprights.
So you're saying Alabama has a kicker?
Yeah, but that's still going to be their Achilles heel somehow. You know it. You know how it's going to be. Well, actually, their kicker, I saw something. He's actually been like really good.
Yeah.
But of course, you just know it's just like that's. It's kind of funny how that's been like their Achilles heel for like a while now. Is the kicker, obviously, especially against Auburn. So let's see what Georgia
right now.
Huh?
But so we're in a break right now, but
yeah.
So I wanted to ask you this real quick, Connor, and people in the chat who are NFL fans can give me. Okay, so this has just been something that's driving me crazy ever since Teddy Bridgewater got hurt. Why are Broncos fans so obsessed with Drew Lock? Like, am I not seeing it? Like,
I'm not seeing it either. I don't know. I don't know.
All the Broncos fan pages are posting who I want to be my QB1 next year, and it's Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, or Drew Lock. I'm like, no. Honestly, I'd rather pay Teddy Bridgewater the extension he wants and deal with Teddy.
I doubt he's going to get that, though, unfortunately.
He wants $42 million.
Wait, what?
Yes. You didn't see that?
No.
He wants a $42 million extension, and he thinks he can get that
per year. Else. I wouldn't even be willing right now to give that to Lamar after just because of not because of how bad Lamar was, but just because of he wasn't bad. He was just not as good as he's been. So I wouldn't even be willing to give that to Lamar right now, much less Teddy.
I mean,
Teddy Two Gloves or Teddy Throws as Perna loves to call him.
Well, Teddy getting killed every play should be his nickname because that's all. He either Teddy checkdowns or
Teddy checkdowns. Teddy turned the ball over.
He doesn't do that. That's Drew. But no, I mean it's just frustrating.
Do you see what Lucas said he's doing? He's painting.
I can't see the comments for some reason.
Lucas is painting his entire trailer.
Oh, he is?
He says, "I'm currently painting my room, lol. Basically, my entire trailer," is what he said.
Oh, yeah. Lucas needs to get on, man. We need those dogs. Maybe it'll give the dogs. So, yeah.
Stetson Bennett is from Georgia.
Oh God! Speaking of transfers, the fact that Caleb Williams went to USC and I called it.
Wait, have they said has he already confirmed? Has he already said?
Yeah, it's already confirmed.
I didn't get it. What's crazy is I didn't even get like a notification saying that.
I know. I had to look it up.
I didn't get a Bleacher Report or ESPN notification. All I got was you saying that, and obviously you're like, "Oh, Jackson Dart's in the portal," and that's to prove it.
But ESPN College Football on their Instagram posted it.
Kick up to Georgia, and they're gonna just knee it in the end zone for a touchback.
All right, let's see if good old Stetson Bennett can prove.
So Stetson Bennett, first former walk-on quarterback to start in the in the college football playoff national championship.
Oh, he was a walk-on? I didn't know that.
That's what he said. He was a preferred walk-on at Georgia. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. So let's see what Georgia can do. Now, what's going to be Georgia's tactic? Are they going to try and run it as well? They're going to try and
it looks like a heavy run formation right now.
So fix the handoff, and Stetson evades this and gets dropped by Harris. That's a good 10+ yards lost on that sack.
I don't know what was that what that play was, but
I'm sure he was trying to avoid number 9. Obviously,
the thing is, if we see these play action boots all the time, there's always going to be a free man. I don't think Stetson Bennett's agile enough to make the man miss, which is what you're supposed to do as a quarterback.
Yeah, probably not.
But I wonder how drunk Andrew is right now.
No, he'll be very, very drunk by halftime. So it's 14, second and 14. They hand it off. And now all of a sudden they're whistling.
Holding or false start? So false start, I'm assuming. We're illegal formation.
Delay a game.
On the defense? For what?
I guess he must have been, saying like a snap thing or whatever.
Is that what? I thought that was a different penalty. Oh, he was doing something on his wrist, I guess.
What the hell is that? How is that delay of game though?
Isn't that how you do checks on it as a?
Yeah, I've seen that. Like this or some sort of someone with their hands as a check. I've never seen that. I know I've heard of delay of game like false or
doing false
used
count
by the defense for faking the snap or something like what. I mean, fakes the pitch out. Bennett steps up and he's going to take off.
Oh, there's that elusiveness.
He fumbled the ball.
Oh my God. Did he get it back? He got it back
though, but he just without anybody touching, he just fumbled the ball. That's just funny.
Andrew about how hard attack.
He got a good probably 10+ yards on the run though, but still, he just fumbled it all without anybody touching him.
So, what's the over under on how many drinks Andrew's had right now, or how many he's ordering right after that play?
He's already probably has one, and he's going to order another one after seeing that. He's going to be very drunk by halftime, especially if they're down big. 35. So you got to pick up a 14 on the play.
Hopefully they get it off in time. And they just got it off. Oh no, and maybe not.
Delay a game. Yeah, another delay game. So that's 30-10.
Man, I tell you what though, the officials were pretty quick on that.
Yeah.
They usually give it another second.
I guess there was that whole thing with the Ravens-Lions game where it's they got to give an extra second or something, or they usually give it in a full second or something. So 3rd and 10. This has been not a very good drive right now, obviously, for Georgia. Bennett rolling to his right. Rolling.
That's going to be holding, I bet. It's got to be holding.
No. Thought he threw it out. He dropped it. It would have been short anyway. going to be 4th and 10, and the Dogs are going to punt.
That was one of the weirdest and probably ugliest drives I've seen.
Even if he had caught that, he was going to be 5 yards short anyway.
So. He almost handed it to the
on the rebound. He almost handed his interception.
If you're Georgia right now, I don't think you can afford to go 3 and out on drives with this Bama offense, especially how you got.
You know what? That's crazy how I think that drive technically was a 3 and out, but they had 6 plays just because of the Ooh, very deep kick. Good kick. All the way back to
about 20. So from 125 to
that was just about from the 25 to the other 20. Well, I mean, Braden, that's what Georgia does. They just shoot themselves in the foot, especially against Bama. That's just what they do.
So, speaking of the show, we're doing it Wednesday, I assume.
Probably.
Is the plan to have Joshua on then? Because I never heard anything back from Andrew about that.
Well, he and Costa were talking, so I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea. We'll just have to wait and see.
So, Connor, what do you think the plans are for the Ravens in the offseason? Are you guys going after free agents, drafting?
Ravens have game plan? $26 million in cap. In cap, I think. I think the two, at least I can definitely call at least 2 cuts, which will probably be Calais Campbell and Brandon Williams. That's going to save a pretty good amount of change. I don't know if they're going to give Lamar a deal now, at least this year.
I was under the assumption that he had already had a deal.
No, he's never had a deal, and he said he's not even actually. He doesn't want to. He's not focused on getting a deal done this offseason right now. I mean, I'm not sure what to think of that, but I think he wants to be there. I think, but he's more focused on getting the team back and the offense getting together and stuff. Surprisingly,
you need receivers.
Surprisingly, I would actually disagree. Honestly, Watkins is going to get cut probably, but Bateman's been pretty good. Bateman was really good when he played. Brown, God, he needs to work on catching the freaking ball because he dropped 3 touchdowns this year, and barely got 1,000 yards receiving, which he probably would have had well over that, obviously, if he hadn't had so many drops.
Well, you can have Jerry Jeudy if you give us a first rounder.
They're not. Ravens are never going to be willing to trade their first round pick, especially his 14th. They're not going to trade. I mean, they might trade. I mean, I'll
for Jerry Jeudy.
I totally see the Ravens trading back though at least once, if not twice, in this draft. They're in 14. They're gonna trade back. Oh, here's Notre Dame getting their asses completely handed by Georgia. This is the game. This is the game.
It was the Herschel Walker game.
Yep.
I'm just saying that because I don't know if you've seen it, but Jerry Jeudy the last 2 seasons has been going off on the team on Instagram. He actually had to change his caption because he was getting so much hate
in the last 2 weeks, or the entire seasons.
Well, the end of the last 2 seasons, he criticized Drew Lock in the first one, saying, "I'm wide open all the time. You don't throw me the ball."
Mm-hmm.
And then one was he.
Ravens I don't think they need to focus on receiver. They need offensive line and defensive line really, and some secondary help / depth. A little dump off to Williams, who gets tackled for a loss of 1 on the play. Good group tackle there by the Dogs there. So it
just seems like Jeudy was very salty because he also put on his story the Jalen Waddle and Devontae Smith rookie records that they broke.
Yeah,
and he captioned it with the eyes and saying, "If only I had a quarterback."
Quick throw over the middle to Williams, who gets the first down, gets game about 14, 15 on the play. If you had a quarterback, what?
If only he posted Waddle and Smith on his story and said, "If only I had a quarterback."
Well, I mean, Waddle did all that with Tagovailoa, who obviously is. I mean, I don't think he's a bad quarterback, but Tua gets a lot of crap when I don't think he really deserves it. Robinson runs the ball for a gain of just 1. Georgia literally has no yards. They have 0 yards. Well, of course, they've only had the ball once, but still.
But yeah, and I guess Judy didn't have a single touchdown this year, so he was
really
he put as the caption.
wow.
Nope.
Quick throw to Bolden, who he got about 5 yards. So they're saying he's going to be short by about 3 or 4 yards for Bama. 3rd and 3.
But yeah, I don't know how rookie contracts work, but I guess Judy, there's like a lot of things saying he could demand a trade. If he doesn't,
this is what his second year. I don't know how
it all works. It's his 2nd year, going into his 3rd.
I don't know if you have the power to do that. Really, I don't know. Yeah. Williams goes in motion. Young fakes the handoff, and 2 guys come free, and they throw it to Bolden. Oh, good
tackle, good open field tackle. Is that a bird on the field?
No, that was I think some that was I thought I couldn't tell what that was, but I think it's just some confetti that was just floating in the screen.
They're already throwing. Is it like just they already think they're gonna win?
I have no idea what it was. It definitely looked like confetti. Good play there. 6. Geez, look at the range from 16. Look at that. That was gonna easily be a first down if he wasn't there, and he lost a full yard on the play. Good play there.
No, it wasn't. No, it was a bird. I just went back. It was a bird.
Are you sure? It looked square to me. It looked very square.
No, it was it was a bird.
And I went back and I looked. And fair caught just about the 25-yard line. Ooh, got run into, but Georgia fans want to roughen the want a fair catch interference, but he got blocked into him. So
I didn't realize that it was at Lucas Oil this year.
Yeah. Coster's saying effing horrible start.
So how long are you going to give it till he calls for JT Daniels?
On which side of the ball? If they don't get any points within by the end of their 3rd or 4th drive, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he starts calling for JT Daniels at halftime if they're down. Even if they're down by like 3 or something, they are doing well. You know.
Is the Bills' offensive coordinator, is he any good? Because the Bears are like a lot of teams, I guess, are going after him for head coach.
I have no idea. I'm surprised. I really am surprised that not more teams are going after Bieniemy from the Chiefs.
From what I heard, it's like they don't know if it's him or if it's Mahomes and Andy Reid. Because I guess a lot of insider people think it's more Andy Reid than Bieniemy.
Probably. Plus, I mean, I think it's also the same thing where like if you put Mahomes on any other team, he wouldn't be as good as he has been. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if it might be more because it is Reid.
There's got to be a reason that the only head coaching offer he's gotten in the last couple of years is the Bears. I mean, and he said no to the Bears.
Oh, before Nagy?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Didn't know that.
So, yeah. But,
So, okay, Georgia's going to have the ball for the 2nd time. Let's see if they can do just a little bit better. Just a little bit better.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
That may be a little too much.
Just a little bit. Well, we already have better viewers for this video or for this stream than we've had for the championship preview video or preview stream we had.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just checking that.
By the way, did you see that the Clemson Twitter, I guess, changed their thing to the cheesiest because they won the Cheez-It Bowl?
Oh, they did? I mean,
yeah,
that makes sense, of course. Okay. Oh yeah, Indy does the I forgot there's that big hotel where in Indy they actually put the full thing on the side. They do like the They do the
Oh,
March
yeah.
bracket. They do the March Madness bracket, and they had some stuff hanging on there. So it's a handoff to Cook, who gets a yard. Why is my dog barking?
Because you can't have the Week 0 podcast boys together unless there's dogs barking.
No, he's just barking because he wants my aunt to be upstairs, and he won't shut the hell up until she's up there. He just wants that.
What kind of dog is it?
He's a Shih Tzu poodle. He's a Shih Tzu. He's like 16, 17 pounds. He's pretty small, but like he's absolutely obsessed with her. Like she came home earlier today, and he literally was like barking incessantly and scratching at the door. And White gets tripped up for no gain on the. Or sorry, that's not White, but another run, and he gets tripped up, and it's gonna be 3rd and 9, 3rd and long for the Dogs. But like he was barking really like a long time and scratching incessantly at the door, the basement door, for her to come upstairs.
That's sad.
Why?
Just because he wants attention.
Well, he wants her up there, so like I'm contemplating whether I should get like a bark collar or something so he stops doing that.
What works? Shocks him.
Probably not shock.
Every time.
Obviously, shock's not gonna shock. Obviously, that's gonna have its own negatives. Bennett gets away from some pressure, rolling to his right, and he throws and bounces it. What's up, Benny Tech? Steelers calling Super Bowl? No, nah, they're gonna get smacked.
No. Not with
Super Bowl? No, they're gonna get
not
smacked.
with Captain Fat. I don't know if I could say it, but
not with Captain F Man, leader of men. Leader of men.
I just think it's hilarious that he Tree made that Days of Our Steelers and then they make the playoffs.
Yeah.
That is just
well, it was for the final. It was for his final home game, so it's a little different.
Well, how was it doing that preview with him?
It was a lot of fun. We talked probably for well over an hour total. Fair caught right at the 30. Oh, and a flag comes in for touching him. They're saying fair kick catch interference because he got too close, I guess.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they're going to call that. It's going to be like a 10-yard penalty on Georgia, 10, 15-yard penalty.
Andrew said offensively.
15-yard penalty. The ball's going to be at the – Bears going to have it at their own 45-yard line now because of that.
Oh, my God. That is kind of a –
He didn't touch him.
But...
He didn't touch him, though. But I guess like you don't need to touch him. Did you see Tree's reaction to them winning? No, Braden, because I was streaming the game myself, and I started to cry myself to sleep soon after that game. I'm just kidding, but
hey, you know what? Leave
my
boy.
Nuts. I'm sure he was going nuts, and of course he went overtime with the Chargers Raiders game started. He's like, "Eff it, we're going live," and he streamed the overtime game, and then he called into Tom Grassi and Brandon Perna's co-stream with the game. You ever see the video? You ever see when Tree called in to Tom Grassi during the
I've never seen that.
Steelers game? Oh my God! After the Chargers Steelers game, oh my God, it is the funniest thing ever. Someone cut it, and oh my God, it is hilarious. It's fantastic.
I don't know how, like, I'm surprised you honestly don't have more views, like, for having them on there. Like,
well, I got 200 and how many views did I get for Trees? 270 views for Tree. I got 97 for Tom Grassi. I did get 228 when I shared my reaction when Tom actually rated me. And I got 79 I got 79 views randomly when I did my reaction to when the Ravens lost to the Dolphins. And then also my Packers live stream. Somehow it says I have over 1,000 views. At one point I had like over.
That was the one that you like went crazy.
What do you mean went crazy? I mean I think I got slightly rated by somebody because all of a sudden I say. I'm like at like 10 viewers, and all of a sudden I see right around like the first quarter or so near the end, all of a sudden it just jumps all the way up to like 70 people watching me, and then it just went. And then it
was it a raid?
I don't know. I don't think it was. Tom did raid me during the Browns Ravens game, the Sunday night game where that was table. I have 800 views on that. I got up to like 90 plus people watching when he raided me for that game, which I did not think he was going to raid me on that game. I didn't even realize he was going to stream that game. I thought it was going to be the Packers Ravens game was where he was going to raid me, obviously. But yeah, so yeah, Perna, I'll reach out to next year, and obviously 5 because Ravens can play both the Broncos and the Giants.
Yes,
right here, right now, we need to say it. We got to agree. We're going to stream that game together, the Broncos Ravens.
Yes.
It's at Baltimore this time. And then the Ravens, because they finished last in the division, they get to play the Jags and Giants on the road.
Hey, you know what? We get to play the Jags and Jets again, so that's fun. That's always fun.
Yeah. Oh, Peyton Manning's there. Apparently, Andrew Luck is also at the game too.
Yeah, when I seen that, because at first I seen the ESPN notification about the college football. I didn't know.
Because you thought it was regular NFL.
I was like, wait, what?
Oh my God! There's Bryce Young just threw it out of bounds, and Alabama has a guy who's I just saw a guy on the sideline who's a little guy. I saw someone on the sideline who's an Alabama assistant or someone, and he has dwarfism.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just saw it. If you go back to the overthrow, if you go back to the last play on the overthrow, you would just like see him. There's like a little space, like there's like an opening between some guys, and you just see him just standing there looking where the ball was thrown. Handoff. Who gets? That's a big hit.
Speaking of that, do you remember when Florida State had that guy the ball boy, the ball
Red Lightning?
Yeah,
and he actually put out like workout videos of him like doing different workouts of picking up.
They did a sports science thing on him.
They actually, oh my God, that's fun. I wish sports science was still a thing, but I don't think that ESPN does it anymore.
Why did they get rid of it?
Young, free runner, throws across the middle and throws it in the ground, and that's going to be 4th down. Bama is not able to do anything on a great starting field position for them.
I will say, Georgia's defense has played a lot better this game.
Well, I mean, yeah, but also like that first drive, like Bama's not doing what I thought they should be doing, which is just going a lot deeper. Like they're not. But I think Georgia's being a lot more aggressive, which I think is the smart thing you do. You got to be more. That's the thing. It's exactly with any other quarterback. You got to be more aggressive. Just blitz more often. Get close. Because those hits eventually, those hits like they got on Young. Eventually, those are gonna result in sacks, and that's gonna really flip the game and stuff. Fair caught at the 8-yard line. So. Bama really about Scooter's just like Bama really about to win 3-0. Probably.
That would be SEC type. That would be old school SEC.
That'd be like Bama LSU game of the century where it was 9-6.
Was it LSU who won that, or was that Bama?
That was LSU. It was 20. Yeah, that was 2011 because then they played against replayed each other in the championship game, and Bama won 21-0 in the championship game. Okay, Georgia handoff up the middle. Actually, gets some positive yards, and a flag comes flying in, and all of a sudden, gain of about
shooting themselves in the foot again.
I don't know. It came from the back judge in the defense. It came from the judge in the back or in the behind the linebackers.
I mean, what? Maybe
where that comes from?
The face?
Hands to the face offense.
So it was. I thought it was on the defense.
Yeah.
How does that even work? Is it when they throw the flag, it's wherever it lands? That's usually how you can tell, or is it just they just kind of throw it wherever?
Yeah, I think so. If you notice during during punt returns and stuff, you might sometimes see the refs will throw down this much smaller flag that's I think is like blue. They kind of try and throw it in a general spot of where a punt is returned from, and that's I think their way of being able to spot where a play starts from. Like certain plays, they don't do it for every play, obviously, but for certain plays, like on punts or kickoffs, I've seen them where they throw that down or handoff gets about 5-6 yards. But I think what they do is they also throw it down. They also throw that down whenever there's like a turnover to mark. So it's like I think that's their way of marking where the turnover was. So if there's a return or something, and there's a penalty, you then take the penalty obviously from either where it happened or where the turnover occurred. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like a way for them to mark it on the field because obviously they don't have the technology we have where we can see even though the line of scrimmage we're looking at is just kind of not real, obviously. Bennett on 2nd and 8 throws across the middle, and Georgia finally gets
that a first down. Oh my God!
They get out to the 19-yard line. First down of the game. Hallelujah!
This is the time where we need Andrew's soundboard.
He just said hallelujah.
No, it's just the kids saying
yay. Or every time Alabama gets a first down, he just says bruh.
Or not bruh.
Congratulations.
Played yourself. Yes.
Georgia has 16 yards in 8 plays, so they have two. They're doing 2 yards of play right now. Fake the end around. Oh, he's going deep, and he has him open too.
Oh God!
Oh, what a catch!
Oh my God!
What a catch! Wow.
Although if he would have
thrown him, what a catch by!
That's George Pickens too.
That's Pickens. He's their best wide receiver, right?
Yeah, and he's been injured a lot.
Catch. I mean, Pickens had him beat right away. Whoop. Yep, that's it. He has him beat. I thought he was going to completely overthrow him on that play. Number one on number one.
That's some one-on-one crime, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Good play by Pickens.
Oh.
That play by itself was like
that was a good throw.
What was that, like 60? That was from the 20 to the 29. Quick throw on a screen, and he gets 9 yards. There you go. I like that play. Oh, Georgia. There's a Georgia lineman who's hurting, or he's stepping up, I guess.
Although, though, if Bennett hits him in stride, that's a touchdown. Honestly.
Well, I mean, he was a little overthrown. Yeah, I think if he had,
it may not a touchdown, but
maybe not a touchdown, but he would have been another 5 to 10 yards. I think McKinstry looks like he was going to get him eventually, but that was a good play. I mean, that was from the 20 to the 29. So what? That was 51-yard play.
It's nice seeing though Pickens out there healthy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, was he not? False start. Jeez.
I
hope they say the entire offensive line moved except the center. I really hope they say. They just said 69. Nice, but I've seen some video. There's a few famous ones. There's like famous funny referee calls. And it's like
everyone
false start. Everyone but the center.
Or they did that in the Notre Dame game like twice this year.
Or there was that guy who was like hey during the Titans game. He's like hey, and the crowd replied hey. Before
did he actually do that? I thought that was.
He actually was like hey, and the crowd replied hey. And then I remember there was this is back in like the early 2000s or like I think it was a Maryland game handoff, and he just wow. He just got knocked on his butt by a guy. Literally just with the dude's shoulder pad got knocked onto his butt. No gain in the play.
Was that Zamir White?
Yeah, that was White. That's the end of the first quarter.
Is he that I don't know. I just thought he was stronger than that.
Yeah. So, but it was a Maryland game. I don't remember who they were playing against, and all of a sudden there's a penalty flag comes in, and the referee calls personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, or personal foul on the offense. He was giving him the business, which means he was flipping him the bird. And there was another one where the guy was like, personal foul. He flipped the bird.
Do you remember the one? I think it was Nebraska, or maybe in Wisconsin, where the O lineman just fell straight backwards.
Oh yeah, he was like, he was waiting, just fell backwards and called a false start. I don't know. I can't remember what that was, but I know what you're talking about. Bob, as a Florida Gators fan, I mean, I know exactly how you feel, Bob. It's probably exactly what Scooter. I think Scooter wants Georgia to lose because that's what Scooter was rooting against.
Speaking of which, because I gotta go, I'll stay to the end of the stride, but then I gotta hop off. But
okay.
For anybody who is watching this stream right now who is a college football fan, we don't care. We don't discriminate. If you want to tune in Wednesday on both of Connor's channel and Cost Sports, we'll be doing our another episode of our Week 0 podcast, which is
doing
anything
a
and everything
review of
college
the
football.
game and look back at the season, and then probably next week we'll be doing our awards. We'll probably do that. We might do that this week. I have no idea. Maybe next week. We'll have to figure that out.
So Bob, if you want to come at us and tell us how the Florida Gators are going to win a national championship next year,
he's going to pull a scooter and be like, he's going to be that Florida Gators going to win a national championship in basketball.
Wait, no, in cross country. There we go. Because like
individual wrestling.
No, in shot put. There we go.
In the 100 yard dash.
Yeah. And what's that? The one where they do the pole vaulting. There you go.
Pole vault, there's javelin. He's gonna win the national. They're gonna win the national championship in the triathlon.
No, they'll be like Notre Dame, and they'll win the national championship back-to-back times in fencing.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. In fencing?
Yeah, Notre Dame.
Hey, that's still a team sport, I'm sure. I'm sure that's still a team sport. Virginia Tech is still the only team that has not won a national championship.
Are you serious? Nothing?
We have not won a national championship in any team sport. We've won like individualized. Like there was a guy who won a wrestling championship, but that's like by himself in like the weight category he's in. I think last year. I mean, Virginia Tech's actually been like they've won the ACC wrestling championships as a team like 4 out of the past 5 years, and they've had a bunch of guys in the fakes the handoff real quick, dumps it over the middle, who 2nd and 14 gets
back to the first round. Like, wasn't that the
gain of 1
marker?
Wait, did we miss a play?
Did we?
Well, because how is it 2nd and 14 all of a sudden?
Oh no, it was a false start, I think.
It was another false start. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Bob, we're happy as long as we beat Florida State. That's a good point. Though I will say,
to be fair, Florida State whiffed that game away. That was one of the ugliest football games of the season.
That is true. Florida State probably should have won that game, but okay. Oh, they got a gain of 5 on that play. Sorry, 3rd and 9, quick throw, and he gets a first down inside. 10. Inside the 10. Good play. I will say college football is better when all of the Florida teams, Miami, Florida State, and Florida are good.
I don't know about Miami because outside of that, there's like the convicts versus Catholics. I mean,
Miami first and goal gets no gain on the play. It's gonna be 2nd and goal from the 9. I mean, I think it brings a lot, especially to the ACC. If you have Florida State and Miami better, that's gonna be much more interesting. It's like 2017, obviously you had Miami who was really good, obviously, but were they in the championship game that year?
I think they were gonna make it, but then they lost to
didn't they lose to Pitt? And then they didn't make the ACC championship game because of it. Yeah, they lost to Pitt. They lost at Pitt because they were undefeated going into that game. They lost at Pitt.
But I will say though, it's hard. I feel like it's gonna be hard for them.
Oh, okay, so that's a miscommunication. Oh, I thought that was miscommunication, but 19 wasn't even close to that. Bowers.
I feel like it's going to be hard for Miami to get back to where they were just because, one, I don't know if you've ever seen the stadium location.
It's like what? It's what, like isn't it like 45 minutes?
It's like between Miami and I think South Beach. So
yeah, it's like a half-hour drive or something without traffic front off campus to the stadium.
Yeah, and it's very inconvenient, not in a good area.
And also what's crazy is there's going to be like a bunch of construction because I'll say 3rd and goal, Bennett, and he's going to take off up the middle. He's going to run it, and he gets to the 5-yard line. It's going to be 4th and goal at the 5. But they're also constructing Miami fans of the college equivalent of Philadelphia Eagles fans.
Yeah. I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't say
that. That's a good thing. Who would you say is the equivalent of Eagles fans, though?
Nothing. If Rutgers ever won a college football national title, I feel like
those
that
are
would
Eagles.
be.
That's the equivalent of Eagles fans.
Yes. I just because like Rutgers, there actually are a lot of Rutgers fans, but they've been so bad.
And the field goal is good.
But can you imagine like if Rutgers?
I think Cowboys are. I can tell you this: the college equivalent of Cowboys fans are Longhorn fans.
Oh no, Notre Dame fans. No.
Notre Dame fans. So what? Delusional? Think that they're going to make the championship? They're going to win the championship every year?
Why do you think we're both called the America's team? Notre Dame was called America's
team. I've never
team
heard Notre Dame be called America's team.
In the 90s and 80s, Notre Dame was America's team, and then our fans are very delusional. I'm even a Notre Dame fan, and I'll say we're delusional. But
I mean, I know for a fact I've heard and seen your delusion firsthand. It's utterly fascinating to see you do that. Oh, Tom Grossi just put out his Colts fans' reaction to the season. Oh God! You see, he does the funny reactions of the fans.
He was like, I want to see the one he does for the Broncos this season, just because
he's gonna be. Have you seen what he's been doing? He does the AFC. He's been doing the AFC NFC West.
Yeah.
Saga. And he has Perna show up as Brett, and he has Breck. He's gonna well. Spoiler: Breck is no longer there. So, I wonder who. It's not gonna be Breck. Maybe I'm sure Perna will show up though. Perna will probably show up.
Yeah.
So Georgia could not get the touchdown, so they get the tie. So you are gone because you'd rather watch the game with your fiance than me, who I'm sure she does. Does she like football?
She does. So.
Damn, I need to find a girl who likes football as well. Damn it.
She's a Broncos fan, Notre Dame fan, just like me. So the only thing that sucks is she's a Cubs fan. So I have to.
Oh yeah, because you're a Cardinals.
A Cardinals fan, yeah.
So. How?
Don't even ask how that works.
Bob says he finds Ohio State fans to be very much like Cowboys fans, Michigan fans too, but less so. I agree.
Michigan fans, it's like when they beat like the amount of poop talking they were saying after they beat Ohio State. Like
they're like, who am I trying to think of? I'm trying to think of who they would be. I don't know. There's a Benny Tech. Yeah, Benny Tech. This game not very exciting, but I'm excited that you're here, Benny Tech. At the very least, you're still here. Obviously, you guys are gonna have to keep me entertained because now Ryan's leaving me. For much more interesting pastures. Okay, straight up, would you be okay with your daughter going to Michigan or like a USC, one of Notre Dame's biggest rivals for college?
No.
I mean, would you be okay with that? Just like, obviously, if that's what she wants to do without.
Okay, how about this? Yes, but I am not paying for the student loan. Like, I'm not paying for it. No. That is going to be a cool
messed up, man. That is messed up.
No, I am not investing any money into USC, Michigan, even Purdue. Yuck. No.
So but what about Navy? Well, I mean, Navy, you wouldn't have to pay at all because the U.S. government.
Yeah. Yeah, just because they say Notre Dame.
But that's so mean. Like, she's like 18 or she's like 17 and she's looking at what college she wants to go. She's like, I want to go to USC or Michigan. And I'm like, hey, I knew your dad from 15 years ago. Here's a video of him saying he's not going to pay for your college, so go get mad at your daddy.
Hey, I will say that
I ruined the relationship with her.
It disappointed me when the Broncos. I can't remember who they were playing. I think the Broncos were playing the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And she was enamored with the Cowboys, and I was like, "Can you say go Broncos?"
She's gonna no, just because
no, Daddy, no.
She's gonna grow up to be either maybe a Cowboys, maybe not Cowboys, but she's definitely not gonna be a Broncos fan just out of spite. I guarantee it. Bryce throws deep, and Williams is wide open, and he gets tackled right about the 35-yard. Oh, he's holding his knee. Oh,
yeah, she won't even say. She won't even say because she said she'll say Broncos, but ever since watching the Cowboys game, she won't say Broncos anymore. It's horse. So I mean,
well, I mean, see how many things the Cowboys ride horses. So but I guarantee you, if she likes football, when she's older and she's like in her rebellious stage, she's not.
she'll like her own team.
Oh yeah, his knee bent wrong there. Watch this, right when he cuts. Ooh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I cut that.
Okay, that's actually just.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
And they're already down Mechie. So
yeah. Oh, he couldn't even put it.
Oh yeah, he's done. He's done.
He's done. That sucks. Now I don't even know who their best wide receiver is anymore. Billingsley now for their tight end.
Probably Billingsley and the Julian Edelman twin.
Oh, Bolden. Yeah, Bolden's pretty good. Yeah. But I guarantee you, if Bama loses this game, they'll have the excuse if we didn't have our best receivers and stuff. I guarantee.
Oh yeah, you know how Bama fans are.
Bama fans are almost so delusional of. Wait, Tim, are you a Bama fan?
If he says we can't have anything nice and he's a Bama fan,
and you're a Bama fan, then you're just delusional. Because it really is just funny seeing how delusional Bama fans are. Like they are just like Patriots fans, at least when they have.
They act like they think that
it's like they think the national championship should just start off with Bama, and then just another team has to come and take it from them, right? It's not like they have to go and get it. You know what I mean? Okay. So Tim's just saying that we can't have anything nice. We can't have like a good player playing. Okay,
I will say that to all the Bama fans, if there's any in this chat. Texas A&M just walked in the chat. So I mean.
So yeah, but yeah, Bama fans they act like it's just their national championship to begin with, and then you have to come and take it from them.
Yeah, and you know what? You hearing them on the radio like sports talk, and it's like.
Whenever they lose and they literally lose their minds when calling into Feinbaum is funniest delusional shit. Oh yeah,
but Paul Feinbaum feeds into it.
Yeah, look,
that's the
Tim.
thing.
Yeah, well he knows because that's how he's gonna get the clicks. He's a Patriots fan, but he's been a Patriots fan since the '90s, so he knows pain. That's fair. That's fair, Tim. God. You know the depths of sadness of the Patriots.
That's like people saying. That's like people saying I'm a Broncos fan because Peyton Manning. I was there when the Tim Tebow years were there, and I was there when I was a fan when Jay Cutler was.
Who did? I mean, everyone was rooting for Tim Tebow at least for that year, probably. I'll say that, but like, yeah, I mean, it was before Tim, like between Elway and Manning, you had like nothing. Like you were just.
It's just weird though because like.
You had a full decade. You had a full decade of almost irrelevance for the Broncos from Elway when he retired to Manning, pretty much.
I mean, Cutler and Marshall wasn't bad, but I mean,
yeah. Josh McDaniels though kind of ruined you guys for a bit.
Yeah, you look at the Patriots and it's like they had 20 years of success. Like I was grateful.
They had other than the one Super Bowl, they played in one Super Bowl in the 90s and then another in the 80s where they got destroyed by the Bears. Like,
did you hear the Patriots fans after last season they didn't make the playoffs fire Belichick? Like the amount
exactly, it's the same thing. It's just like it's just like Tide fans. If they lost against Georgia and not made the playoff, they would have been calling for Saban's head. And you're like, what the hell is wrong with you guys? Quick throw out to Bolden, he gets 8-9 yards on the play. So that's the main guy they're gonna have to throw to now.
Yeah, but. I do have to go, but it was nice seeing everybody.
Yeah.
Hopefully have a good game the rest of the way. Again, if you want to see more of me and Connor, along with Andrew, when we'll get to talk to him either about his sadness or
happiness. Quick throw. Ooh, go straight through the receiver's hands.
Tune in Wednesday night at 7. Is it 7 again? Or what time are we doing it? 7? 7:30?
Probably 7:30. So he's walking. He's not. He's walking right now. Look, Williams right now, or Williamson.
But if you're interested in college football, tune in Wednesday night, 6:30 p.m. CST, and come in and say hi. All right, Connor, pleasure doing this with you. I actually got it. I'm excited. I haven't done this thing before, so I'm excited to do this for next season when the Broncos play the Ravens.
Yeah,
definitely something we can do.
We'll definitely be streaming that game together. Alabama just false started on 3rd and 1. It's going to be a 3rd and 6 for them.
I'll stay for one more play, and then I'll just see what this.
Stay for this play.
Yep. But for anyone wondering, our show is called the Week Zero Podcast, and it will be streamed on Cough Sports and Connor's YouTube channel. So be sure to check it out.
Punt intended. I'm not sure if you can actually say that. Well, I'm not making money off this. Punt intended.
It's still, YouTube algorithm still hates you. I look up punt intended, it gives me like a song. So
yeah. Quick throw, and it caught, but he's about 2 yards short. It's going to be 4th and probably about 2 for the tie.
Do you think the Bama has the gall to go for this?
Well, they're inside. They're just outside the red zone. So, I mean, after the last drive, I think they'd be less willing to do it. If Georgia hadn't gotten any points, I feel like they might have been more willing to go for it. But with Georgia, I've been able to. Okay, so they're going to kick at the field goal. It's 4th and 3. It's a 45-yard.
And they're taking Williams back to the locker room.
Yeah, I just saw that. And looked like it was.
That's it. Right. Oh,
it looked like it was going to go right, and then it literally looked like it was going to hit the post straight on, and he got it though. 6-3. Barnes, an absolute barn burner of a game right now. So it decided to hook left though. Okay, well, I'll see you later, man. Yep, I'll see you on Wednesday.
Appreciate all you guys having me. Appreciate you having me, Connor.
Of course. Appreciate it, man.
Go Dogs.
So, yeah. If you can't tell, he's a Broncos fan. So, yeah. Absolute barn burner of a game. So, this is going to be interesting to see how this goes. Braden, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. I want to get started and get this going. Get the channel to where I think it can be. I don't know if it can ever be huge, but I think it's a fun thing. So yeah, he is a Broncos, Notre Dame, Lakers, and Cardinals fan. So he's kind of all over the place. There you go, Braden. Thank you. So yeah, he's kind of all over the place with regards to his teams. And he's the kind of guy that just won't shut up. We need to get to 100 subs. Yeah, Tim, I think that might happen. I don't know if it happened during the playoffs, but yeah, I don't know how he became a Lakers. Oh no, I think he said he's more of a. I think he did say he is like a Laker. He is a LeBron fan, Tim. So I think that's why he's more of just a LeBron fan. So I think he was, he rooted for the Cavs, rooted for the Heat, rooted for the Cavs getting back to the Lakers and stuff. So, I mean, well, yeah, duh, Celtics, of course. So, yeah, one of the weirdest things I've ever seen, though, my uncle, he's a Red Sox Steelers fan. I don't know how that combination happened. I've actually never truly asked him to explain the full story of how that combo came to be for him. My hometown always have my blood. Yeah, I mean, if Baltimore had a basketball team and a hockey team, I probably would root for them. Even though DC is pretty close to where I live, I just never, they weren't. I just never got into those sports. So, I don't know. I just never. Obviously, the Wizards sucked for the longest time and kind of still suck. So it's not really worth rooting for them. Hockey, I mean, the Capitals were good, obviously, but they choke in the playoffs for the most part. Red Sox. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, the owners of the Red Sox own the Penguins now. True. I forgot we were talking about that, Tim. So let's see if the game. So let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, can one team score a touchdown, please? Funny thing is, even if it holds to a close score like this, and Georgia's gonna return it, and he's out past the 30, gets past there's a flag down now. He gets across the 50. And he steps out of bounds about the 41, 42-yard line, but there's a flag down, so it's probably going to come back. Good return, but there is a flag down. Nice. Yep, holding on Georgia. Yep, huge penalty. That hurts them a lot, obviously. They've had the that hurts. Wicked Bronco, that's Ryan, if anyone didn't know in the comments. Heard someone talk bad about it. So it's on they say on number 20. So 20 is right there. So that's huge. Instead of having the ball on Alabama's side of the 50, oh yeah, that's definitely holding. Instead of having the ball on the Bama side of the 50, now it's going to be all the way back at their own 20. Wait. I thought the penalty occurred, 10 yards from and another false start. The entire offensive line literally moved, and the center still has the ball. I thought a penalty, it happened, it's wherever the penalty was called, right? And it goes back from there. I don't understand why it's all the way back at the 20. Literally, the center was not ready for the snap, or the center just didn't snap it. Steelers, Rays, Lightning, and Magic fan. Well, Bob, by that logic, you should be a Bucks fan. So how are you a Steelers fan? And high throw to Pickens on first and 15. It's now 2nd and 15. Bob, you'll have to explain that. Yeah, the egos of planets. Yeah, Bob, you'll have to explain how you're not a Bucks fan, because obviously, that's the same thing. Those are the same teams that that Scooter roots for, other than the Steelers. He's a Cowboys fan, but he's also a Rays, Lightning, and Magic fan. And he said it's obviously because of his dad. So I'm wondering if that's probably just the same reason as you. Okay, 2nd and 15, Bennett, and he's going to dump it off and gets 3 yards on the play. So it's going to be 3rd and very long, 3rd and about 12. Wicked Updates is your name. So I find it funny he's Wicked Bronco. Yeah, that's kind of funny too. Okay, 3rd and 12 for Georgia. And it's just going to be a dump off to the left to Cook, and he gets 3 yards on the play. It's just a very quick dump off. It's going to be 4th and 9, and Georgia's going to punt. $45. Oh, was that? Wait, 45. Oh, was that still Steelers Packers? Yeah, that's Steelers Packers, right? You were cheering for the Steelers, Bob. I will fully admit, this is, what was it, 2005? Punts away. Good punt is caught. Oh, he muffed the punt, and he falls down. He falls on it. Baldy muffed the punt, but there was no one close to him, so it's going to be down at about the 26-yard line. So, Bob, I will fully admit, the pupper, the Bulldog is just, he's so tired. He's sitting in his crate, and he's so tired. That is so adorable. So what Super Bowl was it? Was it 42? No. Whichever one was the one was Steelers Seahawks. This was really before Steelers Ravens was like a true rivalry. And this is like before I even really became a big NFL fan anyway. Quick throw out, and it's gonna be a pick of about 5 on the play. So I did not know about really rivalries. I'm like 10 years old for this game, and I'm watching the game, and I was rooting for the Steelers actually in that game. I don't know why though. I think it was probably because I knew my uncle liked the team. But this is like way before I had any true knowledge of the game and stuff. This is before the Ravens-Steelers rivalry became really a thing. So I was kind of find that kind of funny that I'd rooted for them for that one game. But I don't remember much else besides rooting for them there. Oh, and he's caught. And he's down the field. He's down at the 10. He gets tackled at the 10-yard line. Yeah, since I would have liked to have seen Cincy, Michigan too. Sorry, I didn't give much commentary on that play. So good throw. Gets behind the defense. So it's 1st and goal at the 8-yard line for Bama. And it's going to be a handoff to Robinson, who gets 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and goal from about the 6-yard line, excuse me. Good strong throw. 81 is able to stay in bounds. Number 5 tried to do the right thing of trying to knock that ball free. Bryce Young is just shouting "go" at the screen. He wanted the touchdown there. So 2nd and goal for Bama. Billingsley goes in motion. And Young throws across the middle, and he drops the ball and nearly bounces into Brooks's hands for the touchdown, actually. But it's an incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd and goal. I like it. Going back to 81 across the middle of the field. Hits him in the hands. He loses it and then bounces off his back and hits Brooks, the receiver, in the hands almost for the touchdown for Bama. Third and goal. Robinson comes back in motion. Young in shotgun with Robinson to his left. Young looking, rolls to his right, takes up, looking for the sack. Oh, and he gets sacked all the way back at the 20-yard line. A loss of 14 on the play. It's 4th and goal from the 20. Oh, that's a bad play right there. See, that's finally Georgia got the blitz. Actually, it wasn't a blitz. 41 was just spying him, it looks like. And he was able to get him. I mean, yeah, Tim, that makes sense. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's fair enough, Bob. And field goal is good again. So kicker is actually getting some points right now. Yeah, Bob. I mean, that kind of makes sense. That's kind of surprising too. So that was good of Georgia to stiffen there and stop that field goal, or force that field goal. So I feel this. Yeah, Tim. I mean, I would want probably 12. The ideal number is probably somewhere between 8 and 12. I mean, I don't understand. I feel like they would make more money if they had more teams. Like I wish they would do what the FCS does, where they have, I think they have 20. I think they have like 24 teams. Like, I think what you could do and I was thinking about the logic of this. What you could do is if you do like a final top 25, right? And you do, so you do the top 25. Well, you wouldn't be able to do that, unfortunately, because obviously it doesn't divide properly. You'd have to do 24, right? But you do like the top 4 get buys. So then you have 20, right? So then you have 10 games. No, Tim, FCS is like North Dakota State and JMU. This is the FBS, is Alabama and Georgia and those teams. But yeah, I think it would work if you had like 24 teams. And you can have the top 4 have a bye, and then you can actually have it where you have home playoff games in the first 10 games or something. Okay, Tim, I'll see you later. It was good to see you. Hope we'll meet up, dude. We gotta try and figure out playing some video games together sometime, man. But yeah. Okay. So Georgia's defense was able to stiffen up there, so that was a good job by them. So, this must be the money. Must be the money. Bum, 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 bum. And there's Mechie walking. Very short kick, and he lets it floor. Oh, that's a bad kick, unfortunately, for Alabama. Georgia smartly just let it bounce out of bounds, and Georgia's going to get the ball all the way up at their own 40-yard line. So that's going to be good starting field position for Georgia. Okay, 1st and 10 from their own, I think their own 40-yard line, if I recall correctly. Oh, sorry, 35-yard line. So NFL is 40, college is 35. Okay, but that's still a good field position, or starting field position for Georgia. Okay, Stetson hands off to Cook, who takes it to the left side, and he'll get about 3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7 for Georgia. Wow, he has 5 young. Gain of 4, actually. 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs. Throw over the middle, and that's gonna be a 1st down. Gets close to midfield. Gets to about the 46, 47-yard line for Georgia. Okay, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Bennett fakes the handoff, and he rolls to his right. Good, strong throw. And incomplete pass on 1st and 10. It's now 2nd and 10 for the Dogs. Okay, 2nd and 10. Bennett throws across the middle of the field, juggled and completed, and he's just pulling defenders with him. Steps out of bounds, gets about 6 yards. It's gonna be 2nd and 4 or 3rd and 4 for Georgia now. So 3rd and 4 for Georgia at the Alabama 45-yard line. Slant, quick throw, and he was tackled and fumbled the ball, but was ruled down. Got tackled at the Alabama 35-yard line. So it's a 1st down. So that's a freshman corner that he just did that on. Ooh. So it looks like he was down. Looks like his backside. Looks like his back hit the ground, and that's what forced the fumble. Very fortunate for Georgia. So 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Georgia will get the ball to start the second half as well. So this is going to be a big drive for them. Bennett, and he held that too long and gets sacked. Loses about 4 yards on the play. He held that way too long. I saw that coming. 15 was just free the entire way. Bennett, looking. Pocket collapses. He rolls to his right. He's going to just throw it out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and very long. 3rd and 14 now for Georgia. Oh, excuse me. Bennett throws over the middle. It's caught at the 35-yard line and gets to about the 31 or so. So it's going to be 4th down. They're within field goal range, I think. There'll be about a 48-yard field goal attempt from here. They're at the 31-yard line. 49-yard attempt. Why does Georgia hate the world? Oh, no. It's just they have so much false hope. Oh, goes right. Just slips right into the inside of the right upright. And it's a 9-6 game. Shades of LSU, Alabama, 2011. The overtime game of the century game. Right now, at least. Yeah, I don't know, Benny Tech. Georgia just, I don't know. Georgia just likes to kick their fans in the dick, it seems. So that's a clean hit. Six nine, nice. Exactly. Nice. Yeah, Benny Tech. I need to wait until I get to. I'm at 60. I'm at how many subscribers am I at? I'm at 63 subscribers. I am so close. I am so close. I just need 6 more subscribers, and then I'm at that glorious number, of course, which of course would be hilarious. Kickoff, and Alabama's just gonna let that go out of the back of the end zone. So it's gonna be 9-6. Bama's gonna have the ball. Has 3 timeouts. 3:09 left in the half. Georgia will get the ball to start the second half, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, Georgia's mascot was very sleepy. He's looking for something. He's looking for the game. He's looking for something to wake him up. Because this game has been boring thus far, at least. Hand off to Robinson. Decent hole. Gets gain of about 3 on the play there. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for Bama. Young nearly gets sacked and throws it into the ground. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Good hit on Young. Young's been taking a bunch of hits today. That's a good way to get him uncomfortable for Georgia right there. 3rd and 7 for Bama. Both teams struggling on 3rd down. They're both 2 of 7. Oh, Georgia may have jumped off sides. Georgia may have jumped. Offsides for Georgia. So instead of 3rd and 7, it's now 3rd and 2 for Bama. Much easier, obviously, for them. So Young in the shotgun. I don't know who was that for 11. Oh, he's way off the line of scrimmage. I've never seen that. Oh, it's just supposed to be a little screen. And 84 catches the ball and breaks a tackle. Oh, and he gets out past, down, crosses the 50 down to about the 45-yard line, was able to break a tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and was able to juke another player. So yeah, Bama might be playing a bunch of like their wide receiver, like their rookie or like their freshman and sophomore receivers that don't get much playing time because Williams is hurt or Williamson is out. Robinson rushes, gets about a yard, so it's gonna be 2nd and 9. Oh yeah, he's a freshman. Young looking, throws deep, and Hull almost brings it in, but it's just off his fingertips, just a little high, just a little too high of a throw for Hull to bring it in. It's gonna be 3rd and 8 for Bama. So 3rd and 8. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts right now in this first half. And Georgia calls a timeout. They have called their first timeout of the half. So just waiting for this timeout to be done and see what Bama does. It'll be interesting to see what they do, obviously. Will they go deep again? Probably not. It really is a little weird seeing the G, obviously, because since I'm a Tom Grossi mod, I'm used to seeing the G as well for the Packers. And obviously the Packers G, their design is older than Georgia's, and they had to like get specific. Georgia had to get like special permission from Bama to use theirs, and it's like slightly smaller with the different colors, obviously. So it's kind of interesting hearing that history. 3rd and 8, Young in shotgun with Robinson to his left. They have trips right, 3 receivers at the top of the screen. Throws across the middle of the field, and it's an incomplete pass. It's incomplete. They were waiting for the signal, but it definitely hit the ground. He had it, and yep, boop, and definitely incomplete pass. So 4th and 8 for Bama. They might not be in field goal range, so they might have to punt here. I'm doing well, Holly. What's up? I don't know why. It says I have 0 viewers right now. So they punted away. Fair caught at the 10-yard line. What's up, Holly? How are you doing? Yeah, this is an absolute barn burner of a game right now. Bryce Young says they say he has over 206 yards passing thus far, which is kind of surprising, and my camera decided to unfocus. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I don't know why it says I have only 2 people watching. It's kind of weird. Just gotta start small. Start small and just build it up. Figure out how I want to do my videos and stuff. I'm doing well, Holly. Doing well. Yeah, I don't know why it said at 0 right as you came in. Handoff to White, who gets about 3, maybe 4 yards on the run. It's gonna be 2nd and 6. Georgia's just taking their sweet time. Looks like they're not trying to do anything by the end of the half. Overall, I'm doing well, Holly. Kind of wish I kept streaming the game last night. No, Holly, you're fine. I'm just glad that you're here. It makes me feel good that you're popping in whenever you can. We had I think we got up to like 8 or 9 people earlier. Second and 6 for Georgia. They're going to run it again. And White gets tackled for a gain of about 1. And Bama's not going to call the timeout. They're just going to let the clock run down, it seems. Yeah. So, 3rd and 5. Saban's not calling a timeout, so he's fine with going into the half up 9-6. Surprisingly, I thought he would call a timeout there, but Georgia looks like they have no interest. Looks like they have called a timeout. Yeah, Holly, I actually streamed the Chargers-Raiders game, but at halftime because, 1, I didn't have that many viewers, and 2, the game up until that point had been kind of boring, so I actually cut the stream short at halftime, which was obviously very stupid. At the very least, I would have had fun streaming that game if I had stuck with it, obviously. But I'll learn from that. Make sure I always stick through the game, no matter how bad of a game it is, obviously. It's just pretty hard, obviously, streaming a game where I have no true rooting interest. Like this game, I have no rooting interest. I just thought it'd be a fun game to stream. So Bama did finally call a timeout about 15 seconds later than they should have. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 for Georgia. And I wonder, this is probably just going to be a handoff to White. And clock running down. Yep, handoff. He gets a first down, gets out to about the 24, 25-yard line. Stop the clock briefly. But Georgia, I don't think, is going to call a timeout. They're just going to they're just letting the clock go. So that'll be halftime. And Georgia will get the ball to start the second half, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Defense have started to show up, so that's been interesting to watch. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting to see, obviously. I really have to go to the bathroom, but after the stream on on Saturday or on Sunday when I got raided randomly during the game, I'm just gonna keep streaming. I'm just gonna keep streaming through halftime. See, I'm bored. Game's been very, very boring. Yeah, Holly, definitely. At the very least, I hope someone gets a touchdown. Will that make the game any better? I have no idea. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll have to just wait and see. So, yeah. So yeah, let me just do this. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I don't think Tom's ever. I'll be right back, Holly. I'll finish that comment later. Yeah, I'm back. So yeah, Holly. I don't know. I don't know if Tom will ever raid me again. He raided me during the Browns Ravens Sunday night game. Obviously, the one where the Greasy Pussy started. Obviously, he raided me during the halftime there. I got like up to about, I think, 90 people for like a minute or two there. But I don't know if he raids the same people. I'm sure he gives it time, but I'm sure he might raid the same people every once in a while. But I doubt he'll raid me, especially since I'm a mod of his. We'll just have to wait and see. I honestly thought he was going to raid me during the Packers game at the very least. During the Ravens Packers game, I thought he was going to do that. So, I mean, the funny thing is, despite it being 9-6, there's been a decent amount of offense. It's just like the teams just haven't been able to. The defenses have been able to stiffen once they get past once they're on their own side of the 50. It seems. So it's gonna be interesting to see how the teams come out. Yeah, I mean, but Holly, he has said he's rated people in the past, but it's not like he doesn't do it like every week. But I think he said I think there was one time he did raid somebody, and then like maybe later sometime this season he did raid another person or the same person. But yeah, but also it's probably very hard to find my channel. Obviously, I share like the stream link in the mod chat, but I'm sure beyond that, it's very hard to find my channel because obviously YouTube does not like the first word in my channel name, which I think is just funny that it seems to hate that. So obviously, I feel like if I ever get bigger, that might change, but obviously it just depends how big I have to be before that kind of changes. Or if I'll ever just, if I want to try and make some money off of this, if I just have to change the channel name. I mean, I like the channel name. I think it's a great pun, obviously, on the channel, or play on the name. So. So yards per play. Georgia's had 7 penalties. That's hurt them quite badly. Alabama has almost 660 more yards of offense. They're also averaging almost a full yard more per play than Georgia. But yeah, Young, that sack he took all the way back at the 20, that definitely hurt them. Bama. I mean, obviously, they still got the field goal, but still, that definitely hurt him. So. Yeah, but it's not because of that. It's because I'm not sure if Tom. I'm sure you may not have heard of how Tom explained it. It's because whenever someone says the word punt, he never actually says it out loud because he got a video demonetized because he said punt because it's too close to another word where all you need to change is the first letter. And it's a much different word. And YouTube doesn't like that, obviously, because it's a dirty word. So like if you just searched my channel name, it's not going to come up. I mean, obviously I'm a very small channel, but even still, like even if you filter to look for channels, it's not going to come up. So that's the reason why it's YouTube's what would you say? Felt like their filter, I guess, whatever type of filter you want to call it. Because obviously you can swear on your channel if you want to, but you can't have your name kind of be a bad word. So that's what I'm talking about. Is I might have to change it, even though I love it, even though I love the name. I think it's funny. Plus, as a guy who's become a Formula One fan recently. Well, not recently. I've kind of become a fan over the past like 2 years. I've thought of a perfect kind of play on words of calling it shunt intended, where like on Fridays before the race or something, I'll give like a prediction. I'll do like a prediction video. And I think that'd be pretty fun to do. Especially as an American who's never really known anything about it, and I'll just be like, yeah, these are my thoughts. Here you go. It's kind of try and do as much, not just football, but I want to try and widen the scope of my channel. Maybe do some baseball stuff when when stuff comes around. So I don't know why, but Tom does that when he ends a lot of his streams, so that's stuck in my head now. So Holly, how are you doing? I guess I need to limit all videos relating to punting in that case. I like the channel name personally. Thank you. I mean, yeah, it was actually my shunt intended. That's good. Yeah, I like it. My sister had come up with it, I think. But then I came up with like the intro, the sports channel where everything is made up and the punts don't matter. The kind of a play on Whose Line Is It Anyway? The show where everything is made up and the points don't matter. So I thought that was pretty clever. Yeah, for you, Holly. I didn't go to sleep until 3:30 last night, and I was up by 10 today. And that's not because of work. That's just because I'm a night owl who I got stuck watching an anime last night after the Raiders-Chargers game. After the Chargers-Raiders game, I just started watching the anime. And I just lost kind of track of time, but so yeah, I need to start going to sleep a lot better time. Yeah. I thought it was pretty clever too. I think there's some good, clever, obviously puns, quite literally, punt intended, shunt intended. And I think that'll be fun doing that. Doing my own, driver, drive maybe with my own F1 predictions and stuff like that. I just need to start making the video. That's why I keep telling myself I need to do that. I really just need to find the time to get footage and stuff, and kind of relearn how to edit on Adobe Premiere Pro. Once you get that figured out. Grunt and punt. Well, I mean, Holly, I do think there is a video series I want to start doing. I asked when I interviewed Your Name Tree, I asked him where he got the footage, and he just got it from NFL, the NFL .com, or NFL highlights and stuff. Because I wanted to start doing video. I wanted to start doing a video series called it would take too long, and I don't think I'd be able to finish before the draft, obviously. But I'd want to do something where it looks at every team's previous 10 first round picks, or maybe all the way to the start of the century, from 2000 on, first round picks, and call it kick pass punt. So a kick is they kicked out of the park. Pass it's just a decent, and punter shank, I guess, it's a bad pick kind of thing. I thought that'd be kind of fun to do. I just need to start doing that. Obviously, Your Name Tree. His first video ever, I think, was the Browns locale video. Obviously, that worked out very well for him, obviously. So maybe something along those lines. And he said he'd be willing to do the steel, help me out with the Steelers and stuff like that. And I think it'd be cool to try and get Perna, Tom, or Tom Grossi, Five, and maybe even Scooter for their games, or for their teams. Obviously, I think that'd be kind of cool. So I got a lot of ideas. So this game is already, it's at halftime. It's already taken nearly 2 hours, whereas the other games, like the Ravens game, halftime was already over by an hour and 40 minutes or so. I interviewed Tom. I interviewed Tom for the Packers game. So he had another guy called Engraven Vids, who's a Ravens fan as well. So he did for Tom's video, obviously, and then I did Tom for my channel here. So yeah. Yeah. Glad that you got it, Holly. Glad that you got it. Okay, still at halftime. Halftime's still going. This is a very long halftime right now. Very long halftime. Dun, 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 dun. Will this game get any better? I have no idea. Oh, is that Lisa or is that Katy Perry? I can't tell. Oh, that's definitely Katy Perry. They're doing like a full music video release for Katy Perry's "When I'm Gone" or whatever song it's called. I remember they did. What year was it? It was like 2 or 3 years ago. Was it Eminem? No, I think it was Kendrick. They had Kendrick perform at halftime. It was in Georgia. Might have been the Georgia-Bama game in 2018, I think. And Kendrick performed at halftime, so that was pretty cool if I remember correctly. Okay, I'm not even listening to this because I don't want to. How old is Katy Perry? I know it's kind of creepy, but oop, that's creepy to say. But I don't know why. I feel like she's only 37. Huh? Didn't know that. Oh right, So her partner is Russell Brand, or not Russell Brand. She was married to him, but her partner right now is Orlando Bloom, but it doesn't say that they're married or anything. So that's interesting. Interesting. So Holly, if you're still there, what's going to be the Steelers Chiefs score? Because I'm kind of hoping you guys destroy the Steelers. Because that'd be just kind of hilarious, I think. I think that'd be just absolutely hilarious. What's up, John? How are you? I hope you're doing well, John. Well, that song is now over. Finally. I love you when you have some to dark side. Be a man. I love you. Okay, what the hell is that? Easy? I guess that's a new. I don't know if that's an app or not by Kanye West. That was weird. It definitely was YZY, so I would say it's probably easy. Oh, we're up to 4 people. Let's go. Nearly halfway to the top number of people we had watching the stream earlier, which was, I think, 8. So let's go. Doing pretty well. Oh my God, this is such a long halftime. Oh my God. Come on. Ugh. Another commercial. Holly's just trying to get me to wake up, right, Holly? Holly, since I'm not sure if you were here earlier, what do you think is going to be the Chiefs, or the Steelers Chiefs game score? Last time, 36-10 and shut them out for 3 quarters. I was at the game, but don't want to take Steelers for granted. So, I mean, wait, was it at Pittsburgh or was it at the Chiefs though? 42-27 Chiefs. I don't think that the Steelers don't have the offense to do that. I mean, okay. I know obviously hill to stand on right now as a Ravens fan, but let's see. The Steelers. Okay, so right. 23, 26, 24, 27, 23, 15, 29. I mean, they scored. I mean, Holly, I don't think you have anything to worry about. I don't think the Steelers are going to get anywhere close to that, to 27. They got above 27 points 3 times and only cleared 30 points in a game once when they got 37 versus the Chargers. So, yeah, I don't think you have anything to worry about, at least with their offense. Big Ben, quite literally, obviously, as we've seen, literally is a tree standing in Tom's front yard. And Georgia takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback. So yeah, I mean the Chiefs or the Steelers cleared 30 points once and only cleared 27 points twice. Luke is back. Guess who's back? Back again. Luke is back. Tell a friend. Luke is back. Luke is back. Luke is back. Luke is back. Handoff to White, who jumps over a defender or sidesteps a defender, gets a first down on the first play. I mean, that's a good point, Holly. I mean, that's true. Roethlisberger might have some sort of rocks, but I really do think you guys will probably clear. I think it'd be maybe 37-14 or something. Oh, so okay. So during that, he was just sharing the game. Wait, the game or my stream? Probably not the stream. Sidesteps a tackle by White, breaks a tackle and is past the 50, almost down to the 45-yard line. Is Sahir White. Another good run right there. Back-to-back first down runs by the Bulldogs there. Good job keeping his balance there. Breaks one tackle. Almost breaks another one. 2 plays and already across the 40-yard line. Sorry, Zamir, not Sahar. So fuck you, son. Georgia is now at Bama's 45-yard line. Ooh, it's a flea flicker. And there's nobody there. I don't know who Bennett was throwing that to. It was a flea flicker, but he threw down the sideline to Pickens, but yeah, Pickens wasn't even defending or wasn't even really doing a route. It was almost like he was blocking for a run. They've called intentional grounding on that. So it's going to be second. So it's going to be spot foul. So it's going to be second and probably 15 or so back at the 50. That sucks. So yeah, you should have thrown to 19 if he looked to the inside, to the outside, to the inside. Throw it to the outside to 19. Oh geez, that's a good 9 yards lost on that. It's second and 19 from their own 44. It's like 46 now for Georgia. And it's going to be a dump off to Cook, who slips past the defender and gets probably 12 yards. So I think it'll be 3rd and 7 now. 69. Nice. Guys, you need to go tell everybody. I have 63 subscribers. I'm just 6 away from very nice. Okay, excuse me. It's not 3rd and 7. It's 3rd and 8 for Georgia on the opening drive of the second half. Very good looking drive. That pressure comes, and Bennett's going to just throw it out of bounds, and that's going to be 4th down. Oh, Holly, I'm sorry to hear that. Just you with insomnia. T.O. is at the game. They just showed T.O. Apparently, he's rooting for the Bama. He's rooting for Bama, it looks like. Yeah, Luke. I've had 40% of clickbait, and then next year the Ravens will host the Broncos, and then they play at the Giants. So I'll be able to get Perna, because I already actually reached out to Perna earlier this year. Fair caught inside the 10-yard line, about the 7.5 yard line for Bama. So yeah, I actually reached out to Perna earlier this year when me and Adam were trying to figure out StreamYard together during that hilariously bad stream together, or like the test stream that we did together. So I already reached out to him. I'm sure Perna or 5 would be good to reach out to as well. And Scooter, unfortunately, will have to wait another 2 years because I missed him because the Ravens played the Cowboys last year, obviously. Not 2021, but 2020. So, yeah, for the very least, yeah. Well, Luke, I'm sure why don't you try to get Tom on there? Or do they not actually like Tom? Because isn't it like the Packers subreddit doesn't like Tom for some reason? Like I remember Tom saying that randomly one time, and I was so confused by that. Okay, Peacemaker. And I still haven't seen not Guardians. The Suicide Squad. So why is it called Cheese on Sports then if it's not about the Packers? I thought that's what it was about. Why is it called Cheese on if it's not about the Packers? Maybe they could let me on. I'm a Ravens fan, but I have no idea if that's going to mean anything. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Oh, that's cool. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Paradise. That is so mean by the dad there. They're literally just holding hands, and he's just like, I'm just gonna be mean to you guys. 3 Lions, a Bear, and a Packers fan. All you're missing is the Vikings, really, for there. Obviously, you have like the trifecta, or not the trifecta, but the quadfecta. Sco Dogs. Well, not Sco Dogs. They wouldn't be Sco. That's Sco Ducks. Hand off to Robinson, who gets about 2, maybe 3 yards. Gets about 3 yards. He'll be 2nd and 7 for Bama. So, yeah, Georgia had a really good looking drive there, and then they just kind of stalled out because that flea flicker that just didn't work. Obviously, Bennett was expecting Pickens to keep running there, and he didn't. So Bryce Young all by himself in shotgun, 5 wideouts set, and they're going to go deep, and it's a wobbler, and he throws a pick to number 29. It's intercepted. He way overthrows Bam. He way overthrows his man, and that is an interception for Georgia. It's going to be right around the 50, I think, for Georgia. That was a wobbler of a pass, came out of his hand super bad. And he's going to be Georgia's ball at about the 42, 43 at the 42, 43 yard line of Bama. Yeah, that was a really bad choice there by Young. Oh, and Georgia puts on the golden. They have like golden spike helmets or whatever, or golden spiked shoulder pads. And ball gets tipped up and almost picked off on the next play by Bama. Good play there by Will Anderson. What do you mean you don't have the confidence, Luke? I mean, I'm just joking. I don't have to be on there. I'm just saying, that'd be kind of cool, but still. Ooh, that tore. Ooh. This chair been sitting on quite a long. I actually just tore that. Whoops. It's a very old chair, but as my mom's probably watching this. Hi, Mom. 2nd and 10 for Georgia. Bennett, dump off, and he breaks breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles, broke 3 tackles, but only got about 3 yards in the play. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Can Georgia do anything with this interception? No, Luke, you don't have to reach out. It's fine. I was just, I don't want to overwork him anymore, even more than he is. You know what I mean? Yeah, tore that. Whoops. Excuse me. So 3rd and 7 for Georgia. Can they do anything on this drive? Anderson's coming. Throws, and he just throws out of bounds, incomplete. And Georgia, yet again, cannot do anything. Wait, what's Adam doing? And Georgia lets it bounce and downs at about the 2-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Bama at their own 2, maybe 3-yard line. So, Luke, what's Adam doing? Is he live streaming as well? So, Minnesota firings, nice. I guess, I mean, Luke, if you want to jokingly rate him and say, you and Holly just rate him saying, punt intended, con man raid. And he's going to be so confused. Something about the Minnesota Firings. He's just gone live. Okay, let's go there. Punt intended, right? Ishii joins in the raid.
9, which is. But I need to just do a recap of what happened. Great. Thank you. Yeah, I just,
that's hilariously funny. Like Ishii's there and she just joins in saying raid, even though I don't think she was here before. That's just funny. Wow. Oh, Nick Saban, Kirby Smart. Oh yeah, they were together at LSU when Nick Saban was head coach, probably. Okay. Itch. Got an itch on my back. Itch. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks, man. Man, that's gonna be frustrating as a Georgia fan, just not being able to do anything with that. So let's see. Ooh, what does he say in response? Oh, he didn't say anything in response. I wonder if it's time for Georgia to put in JT Daniels. Probably, I don't know. It might be not worth doing it, unfortunately. But Bennett, I mean, yeah, he's been able to move the ball a bit, but not much, unfortunately. So. Young is literally standing inside his own goal line, and then, oh my God, Robinson almost gets stopped inside at the goal line, gets maybe a yard. It's gonna be 2nd and 9 on the after the run. Yeah, Kirk Herbstreit's saying it feels like both offenses don't want to make that critical mistake that's gonna cause them to lose the game. Hand off to Robinson again to the right side. And he breaks a tackle, breaks on 2 more tackles, breaks a 3rd tackle, and steps out of bounds out near the 20. Broke 4 tackles on that play, picked up 17, got all the way out to the 20 for a 1st and 10. What? 1 tackle, 2, 3. Yep, and there's a 4th tackle, and he just steps out of bounds. Wow, what a run! What a run! I mean, Robinson, he has 10 rushes for 38 yards, so he hasn't been getting much, but that's easily his best run. Got out to the 19. Another handoff to Robinson. Big hole. Gets another 7-8 yards. It's going to be 2nd and short. 2nd and about 3 or 4 for Bama. Do I think Georgia puts JT Daniels in? I mean, Bennett's been able to move the ball a bit, but like there's times where he just hasn't been doing the right. Ooh, little swing pass out to Holden, who gets the 1st down. I feel like I'm not sure if they will or they should. I feel like they might be worth it, but obviously, like I don't even know how much he's played this year, or whether he's gonna be that big of a difference. Oh, and Alvin Kamara. Wait, was that Alvin Kamara? He went to Tennessee, so why the hell is he why is he on the Alabama sideline? But both Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara were just on the Alabama sideline. They just showed. So, I feel like Georgia might be willing to do it, but I have no idea if they will. Because if they want, because just Bennett just. So Jameson Williams just walked out of the locker room with no pads on. Little swing pass out to number 7. What was that? Brooks. It's going to be third and about 3 or 4. Picked up about 4. So 3rd and 3 for Bama. Bama is 3 of 9 on 3rd downs. Very much a defensive struggle, obviously, right now for these teams. And Young is looking. It's going to be a little dump off, and he catches it one-handed. Good job breaking a tackle, and he's going to get the first just barely, looks like. He's able to break a tackle. Good job there. Oh, Sanders? Okay. There's been a lot of players I've been noticing that have been slipping on the field today in this game. 1st and 10 at their own 40 for Bama. Fakes the handoff, little swing pass out to Holden, who gets about a yard and a half. It'll be 2nd and 9, maybe 2nd and 8 or so. Ooh, I'm a red one just for kicks, man. Ooh, snap almost went past him. Robinson almost gets a first down. It's going to be 3rd and about 1, maybe 2 yards. Third and 2 for Bama. The right guard had to come out because his helmet came off during the play. Young, little dump off to Robinson, who catches it wide open down to about the 40-yard line of Georgia. And they're handed off to Robinson, who breaks a tackle and gets about 6 yards on the run. Oop. Sorry, that was my knee hitting the table. Ow, it hurt. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, finally. So 2nd and 4 for Bama. Past at 54 viewers so far. Hand off to Robinson, who keeps those legs turning, gets 2, maybe 2.5 yards. It'll be 3rd and short for Bama. I think they're inside the 30 now. Yep. They're close to inside the 30. And off to Robinson, who is able to get the first down on 3rd and 1. Jeez, all these are showing up now. Why did those show up just now? 13 plays, 69 yards for Bama. Nice. Hand off to Robinson again, who gets tripped in the backfield, loses a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 11 for Bama. Young all alone in shotgun. And incomplete pass thrown to the outside to Brooks, who drops it. It's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and 11 for Bama now. It was a delayed blitz by Georgia that was picked up pretty well, but got just enough pressure at the end there. Ooh, he took a shot there at the end. So 3rd and 11 from the 30-yard line of Georgia. So if they kicked a field goal here, it would be 47-yard attempts. Drop it like a narco. Throws across the middle, and he dropped it. Hit Hall right in the hands, and he dropped it. would have been a good catch right there. Young literally got slayed out right after he threw the ball. And Hall just drops it. It was great thrown ball right in his hands, actually. So another field goal, 48-yard attempt. Oh, and it's blocked! And they recovered, and Georgia has recovered it, and it is blocked. Georgia tried to catch you on the rebound in the air, but he dropped it. They weren't able to recover and return it at all. So it's gonna be 1st and 10, Georgia. Long drive. Obviously, the Georgia defense will want the offense to have a nice long drive here to give them some rest. They definitely need it. Tripping like a narco. I mean, I never liked him. I'm doing well, Luke. Doing well. I don't know. So next week, I'm probably not next weekend. I'm probably not going to do every game like Tom. But I feel like I probably should. But I'll be busy doing some writing for work. So it'll be stuff that will be due for me. So I won't be able to do that. So yeah, but I do need to get some writing done. I need to finish that. I need to do some stuff tomorrow as well. So gonna be busy. Games I probably will definitely be streaming will probably be Cardinals, Rams, probably Bills, Patriots. That'll be good because I think that's one of the matchups. I don't know what else I'll stream. How are you, Luke? You doing well? You feeling better? Hopefully you are, at least. So Georgia will gets the ball to start at their own 20 after the block. It's going to be a handoff to Cook, who gets a big hole, and he breaks the tackle, and he's past the 40, past the 50, past the 40, 30, 20, gets tackled inside the 15-yard line, about the 13-yard line of Bama. What a run right there. Luke, I kind of do understand that. Oh man, Luke, I get that. I don't think I've ever had that type of bad luck, but I know exactly what you mean. I think I've had it where like I had like a stomach bug or something that went away, and then I had a normal cold, and then like a normal cold or flu or something pretty soon after that. So it's going to be 1st and 10. And Bennett's going to keep it, and he's going to break a tackle. He breaks 2 tackles, actually. Ooh, might be a – how's that not a face mask? 67-yard run by Cook there. I think that's Dalvin Cook's younger brother, if I remember correctly. So Bennett, that was supposed to be like a screen pass, but he decided to take it and gets inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line for Georgia. So Bama's longest run they allowed this season before that was 37 yards. Hand off to White, gets the 1st down, and there's a flag comes in. It's going to be a face mask on Alabama. It's going to be closer to 1st down, but that's going to give them a 1st down. That's definitely going to be a face mask. Yep. 1st down, it'll be half the distance, so ball will be about the 1.5-yard line. Yeah, Zamir White did great job right there. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a face mask. First and goal for Georgia. Jordan Davis, the defensive lineman, is into block right now. Handoff, and that is a touchdown for Georgia. First touchdown of the game, finally. Zamir White gets the touchdown, first touchdown of the game. I feel like, Georgia should have probably gotten another touchdown earlier when they were inside like the 10 or something. But they had Jordan Davis, the defensive lineman, come in as a blocker on that play, and they actually followed right behind him. Jordan Davis blocked, and Zamir White went right where he had just blocked, went behind him, and the PAT is up, and it is good. And now it is 13-9. Georgia over Bama. Almost a bad snap there. Stetson Bennett almost fumbled the snap on that touchdown, though. Wow. Why am I getting these notifications now? Stop the count. Stop it. Okay, at the end of this quarter, I have to go P for the D for Georgia's D. And the ball is going to go way out of bounds. Actually, it clears the end zone. And Bama will get the ball to start at their own 25-yard line. They had the All-State college football bus at the Indy Motor Speedway. Young throws. It's caught by Holden, who breaks a tackle, but actually falls immediately down. Game about 5 or 6. It's going to be 2nd and about 4 or 5 for Bama. Hand off to Robinson, who gets a gain of about maybe 1 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and about 2 for Bama. Bum, 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 bum. Coster, he's freaking out right now. 3rd and 3. Will Bama let this? Will they hike this ball? I don't think they need to. Oh, they do hike the ball, and he throws it, and it is caught by Holden, who gets the first down out past the 40, and that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. That was the final play of the 3rd quarter, and there's a Georgia player down. Okay, 4th quarter. 13-9. Okay, I'm gonna go pee for the D real quick. I'll also plug my phone in. The number of people watching actually went up by 1. Oh, chilly. It's very cold down here, actually. Of course, it's the basement, so it's very cold. It's pretty cold. Need to warm up. But yeah, come on, Georgia. Come on, Georgia. And I'm Tom Brady. Oh, there's a waterway through Indy. That's kind of cool. I wonder if like little boats go through there. That'd be kind of cool. So I think the college football Final Four will also be in Indy, as it always seems to be. It's always at Indy for some reason. Obviously, they want a football stadium. Makes sense. Okay, 1st and 10 for Bama at their own 42-yard line. Dump off to Bolden, who gets tackled, gets about 5, maybe 6 yards on the play. Finally, a national championship. Hand off to Robinson, who gets met and will get the first down, though. And there's a flag on the field, probably hands to the face by Georgia. Offensive lineman's helmet came flying off, so it's illegal hands to the face by Georgia. It's going to be 15 yards. So that's the second time Georgia's been called for hands to the face. Okay, now Bama's all the way down now at Georgia's 33-yard line after that penalty. Blitz comes, picked up by Georgia. Throw deep, and it's caught at the 6-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 6-yard line by Hall. First and goal for Bama, just outside the 5-yard line. First and goal, actually, right at the 5-yard line for Young. He's looking, throws across the middle of the field, and it's dropped and incomplete. Second and goal, dropped by went back to Hall, and he dropped it. Yeah. Second and goal, Young in the pistol formation. I think this is the first time I see him in the pistol. Robinson is behind him. Bolden not set up yet, so Alabama's trying to get set. Very tight formation for Bama. 3 seconds left. Actually, with 1 second left, there's a handoff to Robinson to the outside, who gets to about the 3-yard line. I mean, third and goal from about the 3 for Bama here. Georgia's defense is stiffening. I like it. Sign or sin. Sign, cosine. Oh, excuse me. Third and goal from the 3-yard line for Bama. Bolden goes in motion. Young in shotgun with Robinson to his left. Hikes and he's looking. He throws it up and throws it for Holden, but it's incomplete. Threw it just a little too far. Took a shot right after he threw the ball. And it's going to be 4th and goal. And I guess Bama's probably going to kick the field goal now. Looked like, and I thought he had Bolden. He had Bolden initially, but he wasn't there afterwards. Young's been very mad at himself. Had him. Hall was open too. He just overthrew it due to the overthrew. So it's going to be a 21-yard field goal attempt by Bama. Can Georgia get another block? And nope, but it's right down the middle. So it's a 13-12 game now. It's a 1-point game. Georgia definitely will want another touchdown. Bryce Young just yelled into his helmet. Guess this must be the touchdown. Yeah, it's the touchdown. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I cannot wait for this game to come out. Horizon. Oh, it comes out on February 18th. Oh man. Horizon Forbidden West. Oh man, I loved the first Horizon game. That's one of the most unique games I've ever played. Just the story and everything about it was so unique and cool. Once I started playing it, I literally couldn't get enough of it. That reminds me, I do need to still play Ghost of Tsushima. I haven't even started that for my PlayStation. There's so many good PlayStation games that I never played before that once I got my PS5, I've been able to play now. It's been a lot of fun. What's up, Kenneth? Glad that you're here, man. It's been a while, man. How you doing? It's been a while, man. How about them Titans? First round bye. Getting Derrick Henry back. AJ Brown back too. I still don't trust you guys though. Well, I don't know. I don't really trust anybody in the NFL playoffs this year because like there's just it really is super wide open. It's kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean the Ravens also it's just the injuries did him in. I really do think if the Ravens had no injuries or even nowhere close to the same number of injuries as they did have, they probably would have run away with the AFC North. Because the Bengals, while they looked good at times, they still were very inconsistent, lost some games they probably shouldn't have lost. Like the Jets, obviously. So, like, I feel like Lamar and a fully healthy team in one of those games might have made the difference in against the Bengals. Maybe we'll just have to wait. We obviously next year we'll have to see. But yeah, I mean, it sucks, but they'll be drafting 14th. I fully expect them to trade back from that. They're not going to be starting off at 14th to begin with. Kirby Smart running along with his running back. That's funny. So yeah, I definitely don't think the Ravens are going to be picking at 14. I think they're definitely going to try and trade back, build up, get some, some later second, third, and fourth round picks because they already have 10 picks, including 5 fourth round picks, and they collected all these picks because there's a lot of players that are going to be free agents. There's like 20 players that are going to be free agents for the Ravens. So it's going to be very different for the team next year, I think. But yeah. And yeah, that's Deontay Foreman, right? Yeah, he was good. He was decent with replacing Henry. So 1st and 10 for Georgia at the 25-yard line. Bennett in a pistol formation. White now comes up stands next to him. So we had handoff to White. Gets about 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for Georgia. Yeah. So, I mean, the Ravens were like this year's 49ers from last year, right? It's the injuries is what really did him in. I mean, it shows because like the Ravens were 5-1 in like 1-score games with Lamar starting, and then he missed, and then in 1-score games without Lamar, they were 1-5. So it was the exact opposite. Oh, that's a broken play. That was meant to be a pitch, and that was immediately blown up by Bama. Big loss there. Georgia was trying to be cute with it and do an end around run there, and it's a loss of 3 on the play. So Anderson just immediately just comes, blitzes right off of it, and Bama is just right there all over that play. Yeah, Huntley has shown he's a competent backup, but he's shown that that's just what he is. At least he's not comparable at all to Lamar. Like, obviously, he did really well against the Packers, but there was some times, especially against the Steelers, where he had some bad overthrows. That's his biggest problem I've noticed. 3rd and 8, blitz up the middle. Bennett runs, and he just throws it, and the ball just goes out of bounds. And it's going to be 4th and 8, I think. I'm not sure if they're saying it's a fumble, though. So they're saying whether it's a fumble or not. Wait, recovered by the defense? They're saying Alabama recovered the fumble? They're saying it's a fumble? Well, his hand was coming forward. Yeah, it went out of bounds. I don't think Bama actually recovered it. No, his foot's out of bounds. So they're saying he's out of bounds. Literally his toe is right out of bounds. They just said if it was found it's a forward pass, instead it's gonna be intentional grounding instead. So it's not so it's definitely not gonna be a recovery by Bama though. It's definitely not gonna be a fumble recovery. So yeah, Huntley, I mean, he's shown he's no Lamar. He's competent. I'm sure the Ravens, I wouldn't be surprised if the Ravens actually get some calls from some teams. Once whatever happens with Rodgers and Wilson and all those other guys, like those top tier guys, I think I wouldn't be surprised if the Ravens get a call from some quarterback needy team for Huntley, and like, yeah, we'll trade you him for, I don't know, 3rd, 4th round pick or something. I'm sure the Ravens would be willing to take anything they can get. Well, I don't know if they'd be willing to, give up on him that quickly, but if a really good offer comes along, maybe they take it. We'll just have to wait and see. So it looks like his arm is definitely coming forward, but it looks like he does lose the ball. But it's definitely not a fumble recovery because his toe. Wait, is he in bounds? Wow. That sideline view looks like it was out of bounds. It looks like there's just the tiniest amount of green between his toe. Wow. This could be huge if they do say it's a fumble recovered by the defense for Bama. Wow. Wow. This is going to be huge. See, the sideline view looks like he stepped just out of bounds. Yeah. This place is going to the stadium's going to erupt one way or the other. Boos. There's going to be boos from both sides, depending on the call here. This is going to be huge. This is a huge, huge, huge call right here. So this might be the turn. This might be the mistake that might change the complexion of this entire game for Bama potentially if it stands as a fumble recovery. I mean, his arm's definitely coming forward, but the ball slips out before his arm fully comes forward, so it probably is a fumble. It is a fumble recovered by Bama. That is huge. It's a fumble recovered by Bama inside the Georgia 20. And Georgia fans are absolutely stunned. Wow. Of course, Bama fans, the only type of headwear that they know is the Bear Bryant's checkered fedora. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Bama. Inside, I think it's like inside the 15, maybe inside the 20. It's at the 16-yard line of Georgia is where Bama's starting off. Wow, that is huge. Can Georgia's defense hold tight now? Can they stand tall and force a field goal attempt at the very least? Okay. Billingsley goes in motion. Young, handoff to Robinson to the left side. He gets about 4, maybe 5 yards. Down to about the 12-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 6, I believe. Because Georgia fans have been very upset because there's an events supervisor who just ran off the field, so they must have thrown some stuff on the field there. Oh, man. Dude. Okay, fakes the handoff to Young, looking, throws to the end zone. Incomplete pass, they're saying, by Holden. incomplete. He caught it, but I guess he didn't drag his feet or stepped out of bounds. It's a good attempt. There's a referee right there, so yep, he's way out. Yep, he's out of bounds. Referee was right there to call it, so roughing the passer. Really? Georgia just was called for roughing the passer. And then his left hand smacked Bryce Young in the face mask. That's definitely gonna be a penalty right there. That's huge. That's gonna be half the distance to the goal. It's that instead of being third and about 7, or third and 6. It's gonna be first and goal at the 6-yard line now. Hand off to Robinson, who breaks a tackle, nearly breaks another tackle. It's gonna be second and goal from the 3 now. Ooh, that's my shoulder that just cracked. I'm old. I'm starting to become old. It's always disconcerting when you start just moving and cracking. Luke, have you been here the entire time, or have you kind of been just slipping in and out? Second and goal. Young in shotgun. Robinson to his left. Tight end goes in motion. Fakes the handoff. Quick throw, and it's batted in the air. It's going to be third and goal for Bama. Great play there by Kine, or Sin, or however you say his last name. Cine. Kine. Kin. Sign. 16 comes on a blitz and just bats it up. Third and goal from the 3-yard line for Bama. Young in shotgun again. Robinson to his right. Blitz comes and he throws across the middle. Wide open touchdown, Bama. Ty get their first touchdown. Cameron Latu, 3-yard touchdown. So that's 18. He's now 18-13, pending the extra point. And Bama's going to go for 2 here. They're actually going to go for 2 on the. They're going to try and make this a 7-point game. Interesting. I like it. Wow, quad left for Alabama there. Young all by himself in shotgun. And he's going to try and run for it, and he's not going to get it. So it's going to stay 18-13, Alabama lead with 10-14 left in the game now. Yeah, I don't totally agree with that call of the fumble. I mean, he definitely looked like it was a fumble, but I don't know if he actually did recover it or not before stepping out of bounds. That was so close. So, yeah, regardless of how this game goes, we're going to have some things to talk about. Okay. So 10-14 left in the game. What can Georgia do in response? Stetson Bennett. Can he overcome the mistake he just made? Or will he wither? and destroy Georgia's hopes and dreams again. Ooh, 4 people are watching. Nice. So yeah, game's coming down to the wire. I'm glad I actually streamed this game. It was born in obviously the first half, but let's see. Can it? Will we have a good ending here? Let's see. Oh, 2018. They're re-showing that. They're re-showing the 2018 ending with Tagovailoa, or Tua Tagovailoa. Oh, Nick Chubb was on that team, on that Georgia team. I forgot about that. Oh man, I completely forgot he was even on that team. Tidal Wave. That's pretty good name. Okay. 10-14 left. Oh God. And it's kicked off, and it's caught in the end zone about 5 yards, and he's just going to knee it. He's going to knee it, bring the ball out to the 25-yard line after the touchback. Oh. Okay, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Bennett under center. I think that's one of the first times I've seen him under center. Zamir White in the backfield. They will fake the handoff to White. Bennett is going to throw deep, wide open, and he steps out of bounds at the 42-yard line. 1st down. Yeah, Foster. What's up, man? Yeah, I've been streaming the entire time, dude. I'm over 3 hours in, dude. You missed the first quarter when my bro Ryan from my college football podcast was here. We'll definitely be talking about this game. Well, obviously, duh. We'll be talking about the game on a Wednesday on our podcast. Wednesday night at like 7. Okay, Bennett under center again. White fakes the handoff again to White, rolls out, and he's going deep. And there are 3 flags down. Georgia's wide receiver got knocked down to the ground, and 3 flags come flying in. Pass interference has been called on Jackson. Jackson, number 6 for Bama. He's a freshman. So let's see this. Oh, definitely. Wow. He straight up just tackled him. Yeah, Burton just got number 7. Burton for Georgia got tackled literally. I like the aggression of going deep now. It's gonna be 1st and 10 now. They're on the Bama side of 50. They're at Bama's 42-yard line in Georgia. Fake the handoff again to White and just dumps it off to White, he caught it. Wow. McIntosh he bobbled it twice, actually 3 times, and he gets the 1st down. McIntosh he took his eyes off the ball, bobbled it, almost dropped it, and bobbled it 3 times and caught it as he was being tackled. Good catch there by McIntosh. McIntosh. 1st and 10 now for Georgia. So it is done. 1st and 10 at the 32. So that. Oh, and a sack all the way back to the 40. Dallas Turner gets the sack. Loss of 8 on the play, all the way back to the 40 now for Georgia's going to be 2nd and 18. They just decided to blitz right here. And Georgia was just not able to defend that blitz at all. That could have been a hold actually on the tight end there. So 2nd and 18 for Georgia. Bama has 5 sacks on the day. Georgia only has 1. There's a flag. It's a free play. He's going to throw it deep for a touchdown. Oh, my God. He just mossed it and caught it for a touchdown. What a catch. What a catch. He just got mossed. Bama jumped off sides. So it was a free play, and they took through for the end zone. What a catch. Donnie Mitchell. What a catch. Just absolutely mossed the defender. Wow. It was actually slightly underthrown because I think it hit the defender in the back. It kind of mossed him, but great catch there. Actually, just slightly underthrown. And now Georgia is going for a 2-point attempt. Apparently, this is the first time Georgia is attempting a 2-point attempt all season. This is their first time in the championship game to make this a 3-point game. Handoff to Cook, who is not able to get it. He gets tackled a full 3 yards short, so it's going to remain a 1-score game. That was a terrible play call. I don't know what that play call was. That was terrible. Wow, finally it became good all of a sudden. But now it's 19-18. Oh, man. That was a bad. I didn't like that play call by Georgia. That was not a very good play call, I think, on that 2-point attempt. I mean, I understand going for 2 there to make it at least a 3-point game. Same thing with Bama. They went for 2 to make it a 7-point game, obviously. Inject. I think there you go, Inject. I think this is the first time. Is this the first time you've been in here, Inject? What's up? Feel free to like and subscribe. I can't roll my tongue. I can't roll my my tongue like that. Oh no. Yeah, Inject. You gotta like and subscribe, man. You gotta subscribe. I'm at 63 subscribers. I'm so close to 69. So close to very nice. Oh yeah, no, oh yeah. You've been here for the college football podcast, right, Inject? Yeah, we'll definitely be talking about this game. Obviously, we'll be talking about this game on. Okay, thanks, Inject. I completely forgot. Yeah, we'll be doing our podcast, doing our reactions to this game Wednesday at 7 p.m. I'm gonna say 7:30 p.m. probably. Hasta luego. So yeah, there you go. Up to 6 people. Let's go. How many people? How many views? 67. I've had 67 unique views on this. Adam is streaming. I mean, yeah, no, Inject. I don't mind going for 2 there. I just didn't like the play call. Just doing a simple handoff, you know what I mean? I understand going for 2 there, forcing it to make it at least a field goal game, right? It totally makes sense. I just didn't like the play call itself. I understood why Bama went for it as well, because that would make it a touchdown. Give their lead they would give them a touchdown lead. Finally, the game decided to get good. What a catch. That's a great catch. $19-18. There's still 8 minutes. Still 8 minutes left in this game. This is getting good. This is getting good. And the kickoff will not even be returned. It's going to go out of the end zone for a touchback out to the 25-yard line. Oh, 68. We've had 68 unique views. Come on. Just one more. Just one more. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Still at 68. Okay. 1st and 10 for Bama at their own 25-yard line. It'll be Young in shotgun with, I think that's Robinson to his right. Said that a lot today as well. Hand off to Robinson, who gets met in the backfield and gets blown up, loses a yard or 2 on the play. There's big old Jordan Davis. There's big old Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis, I would love to have on the defensive line, but he also, you definitely will have to work on a lot of increasing his endurance, because he gets tired very quickly, because obviously he's like 300 pounds or something, so he can't play that often. I feel like he'd be like a 2-down, maybe a 1 or 2 down defensive lineman, like you rotate him in. I don't think he'd be a 3-down lineman to start off his career. Young all alone in shotgun, 2nd and 12, throwing deep and throwing for Hall, looking for a flag, and Alabama would not get the flag. Well defended there. Third and 12 for Bama. Young in shotgun. Robinson to his right. Hall comes back in motion. So now Bama now has trips right. Low snap. Young looking, throws across the middle of the field, and it is dropped. And Bama will kick. Well, oh yeah, you guys are probably also ahead of me. Still 68 views. Yeah, Inject and Foster, you guys are actually ahead of me, because YouTube TV, obviously it's through streaming, so I don't have cable. So you're probably a full player or something ahead of me. 69 views. Nice. 69. Nice. That's just for the views on the stream. I think I'm still at 63 subscribers. And Bama will punt it away on 4th and 2, and Georgia comes way after. It almost came close to blocking it. Fair, it's gonna be fair caught. Ooh, almost got run into. At fair caught at the 38-yard line. Good field position for Georgia to start off. So yeah, I mean, I'll tell you this. Oh, now it's up to, wow, it's all the way up to 72 now. I'll tell you this, guys, for the difference between YouTube TV and cable. I was watching the Chargers Raiders game, but I also had the Grassi Perna stream for the game last night on. And Tom, obviously him and Perna were also different, just a little off, but Tom was almost a full 20 seconds ahead of me. Because at one point there was 2:28 something left in left in overtime or something. And then the next play was oh, now it's 2:08 left, and then the ball just got snapped on me for 2:28. So he was way ahead of me, actually. It was crazy. Whew. Okay. What can Georgia do? What can Georgia do? What can Georgia do? What can Georgia do? Come on. Is Adam still streaming? I mean, how long has he been streaming where all he's been talking about is just talking about the Vikings firing their head coach and their GM? Like that's like a 10-minute video, maybe 15-minute video tops if you just made like a proper video. But yeah. Yeah. Repping the kilo. So, wow, he still is streaming. I mean, how? That's just ridiculous how he's streaming that much. Oh, what's up? Oh, glad you're back here, John. Maybe you should just stick around here. Gotta help out the channel, help out the stream. Gotta make it more bigger. Yeah, Stetson Bennett suddenly had two completely opposite drives there. Really good drive, really bad drive, obviously, with that fumble. I say fumble. And obviously that last drive was really good. Good. Oh, that was a good blitz pickup on that touchdown. I didn't even notice that. What a good blitz pickup there on the touchdown pass from Bennett. Okay, 1st and 10 for Georgia. I think at their own 30. Yep. They're at their own 38-yard line. Great starting field position right here for Georgia. Bennett under center. They're going to hand off to Cook, and he's going to get to about the 40, 41, 42-yard line. It's going to be second and about 6. Now below 7 minutes in the game. Georgia's going to try and run out the clock, as much clock as they can, obviously. Obviously, now, if they get the touchdown, you just kick the extra point. I feel like you don't want to try and go for 2 because obviously the touchdown plus the field plus the extra point would give Bama the lead. I think that's what Georgia will have to do. Bennett in shotgun with White to his left, and they're going to hand it off to White, and he's going to get close to 1st down, maybe a yard short. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Very close to – oh, no, they gave him the 1st down. They gave him the 1st down. Surprised by that, actually. It looked like he was going to be down by a yard. Coming up on under 6 minutes. This ball will be snapped well under with about 5:50 left, probably. Bennett in the pistol formation with Zamir White behind him. White now comes up next to Bennett. Hand off to White, who slips through a tackle. Gets close to about the 45-yard line and be 2nd and probably 5. Good 5-yard run right there. Yep, 2nd and 5. Just nice long drive right now. Obviously, that's what Georgia wants. Nice long drive, obviously ended in a touchdown. Would be huge. Now we're under 5:30 left in the game. Bennett in shotgun again. Zamir White to his right. White now goes in motion to his left. They hand off to White again. Up the middle. Gets another 1st down across the 40, down to about the 39-yard line of Bama. It's about 5. There's about 5:16. Looks like there was a Bama player injured on the play. Huge hole right up the middle. Great blocking right there by the Georgia offense. Ooh. That could have been an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on that offensive lineman. He just dove right on top of a Bama lineman at the end of the game, at the end of the play there. Yeah. Ugh. How was that not called? I wouldn't have liked it, but I would have understood them calling that. Literally, the Zamir White is tackled. He's on the ground. Mathis rolls over top of him and tackle him, and then the offensive lineman just dives on top of Mathis. Right after, right as he's on the ground. Normally that'd be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty for that late hit, but they didn't call it. I'm surprised. So now Georgia's now inside the Bama 40. Bama fans, it's so, even though they're only down by 1, it's so weird seeing Bama fans so dejected. Inject. What college team do you root for? Because I know you're a Saints fan. Yeah, no, yeah, Foster. Yeah, Foster. We don't want them doing the Georgia thing. Yeah, Inject. You gotta let me know what college team you root for. Also, Foster. Same thing with you. What college teams do you root for? Oh yeah, he's holding his shoulder. LSU. Oh, of course. So you're more okay. You're okay with Georgia winning. You're not okay with Bama winning. I totally understand that. Totally understand that. Okay, Bennett in shotgun with, I think that's Cook to his left. Oh, fakes the handoff, and they're going to throw it deep. And, oh, they call pass interference. Yeah, Foster, you're just ahead of me. You're ahead of me, Foster, by probably 10 seconds or so, because I just saw that happen. Oh, so you're Missouri? Okay, cool, John. My cousin also went to Missouri. He graduated the same year as me, and he's from Boston, or just outside of Boston. So, I mean, yeah, I don't. Will Anderson got a free hit on Stetson Bennett. I don't know if I really like that penalty being called there. I mean, he was definitely holding him down the sign. Under 5 minutes left now. Inside the 25 of Bama. Hand off to White. He's now, good run there. Gets about 7-8 yards. Good push there at the end. Gets 8.5, 7-8 yards there by Zamir White. You have cousins live in Baltimore? Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's 2nd and 3, and it just crossed under 4:30 for me, Foster. I think you're a good 10. I mean, I'm streaming it via YouTube TV, so it's a little different, but like, I'm definitely behind you by probably a good 10 plus seconds. Because I saw the flag come in, and I was like, oh, I thought it was a false start, but not. Okay, so this ball will be snapped around 4 minutes left for Georgia, 2nd and 3. And timeout, Georgia. Okay, so timeout was just taken. Maybe? Okay, yeah, so it's also because it YouTube TV decided to be kind of like, do the wheel or something. So now I'm at 2nd and 3. So I think it had lagged behind. So I didn't realize I was behind by a good 15 seconds. Yeah, they're about to do that as well. They're lining up now, Inject. So I think I've moved up and caught up with you guys. ESPN.com. Yeah. Well, I'm watching on my 65-inch TV, and it's YouTube TV. Pitch to Cook, who breaks a tackle and gets close to a first down. Looks like they're going to be call him just short. They're saying 3rd and just about 1. Well, it's whatever. I mean, I think it's 3rd and 1. Fakes it, and they throw it. What a play. To 19, and he's in for the touchdown. There's a flag, though. Bennett's saying it's on Bama for hitting him for roughing the passer, hitting him in the face mask. Yep, it's on Bama. I just saw the touchdown. I love that play call. 3rd and 1. They fake the handoff and just a little toss to him. Oh, Foster. So I'm now actually ahead of you now. I might actually be ahead of you. I might actually be equal to you guys, or okay. Do not just kick the extra point, please. Just kick the extra point. Okay. They're just kicking the extra point. Okay, good. Oh, I thought I was going to get blocked. And it is now it's now an 8-point game. Dog, there you are, dog. I haven't seen you in a while, man. How are you? I mean, yeah, dog. Game was good game. Steelers Ravens. I now pray that you guys get absolutely curb stomped by the Chiefs. I love that play. That was a play I was totally not expecting. Great play call right there. That was a great play call right there. Dog, I would have been in here early, but I fell asleep. Yeah, no, dude, dog, I've been good. I'm not one of those butthurt, Ravens fans or butthurt NFL fans or whatever. I didn't think the Ravens were going to be a one and done anyway. I think in the playoffs, I really think either the Steelers or the Ravens would have been one and done, just how the teams have looked this year. 3:30, so 26 to 18, Georgia. 3:33 left in the game. Finally, it took a while, but the game finally decided to get going. It's going to be right. Because of the kickoff, they kicked off from the 50, so ball went way out of bounds. I'm glad that you guys are here. Makes me happy that, I got some guys in here. I know it's not any new people that might be able to subscribe, but I'm just glad that you guys are here. It means a lot, really does. Losing games better than winning games. I think all I need to say to scare you, dog, is Big Ben is not your quarterback next year. And then I'll probably send you to Coach Rivers. Quick throw over the middle to Holden, who gets about 4 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for Bama. Now about 3:20. They're going to try and – it's not like they're inside 2 minutes, so they don't have to go too quickly. So that's kind of good for them. Plus, they have all 3 timeouts anyway, so they can kind of take the time. 2nd and 5, just short of the 30-yard line for Bama. And they're going to fake the handoff. Little screen out to – ooh, good hit. Got only a gain of 2 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for Bama. Now under 3 minutes left. Oh, excuse me. So, 3rd and 4. Only a gain of 1 on the play. Hands are cold. It is so cold down in my basement right now. Oh, my God. My hands are so cold. Throw over the middle, wide open, catches out past the 40 now. First down, thrown to Robinson. Just remember the number that is equal to 25. Just say that Mike Tomlin is going to remain the head coach for the next 5 years. Yeah, even my uncle doesn't like Tomlin anymore. He was he told me when we talked a couple weeks ago, he's like, yeah, I was one of the guys that I was willing I stood for Tomlin for a while, but now I'm don't defend him anymore. And Robinson has stuff there for no gain, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. Yeah. I mean, John, yeah, but I understand that for them going for 2 when they did, obviously. Hindsight's 2020, but I understand going for it there because obviously Bama's offense had kind of woken up. And I don't know if they thought that they would be able to stop them, but obviously they were. So, okay, Young is looking over the middle, pressured, and he's going to roll, and he throws it, and it's completed, and he's going to get the first down to about the 40, I think that's the 46-yard line, 44. What if it goes into OT? Then we're going to have another Then we're not going to have another 2018, maybe. That would suck for Georgia. Throwing it deep. Oh, almost got picked. Threw it in a double coverage. Number 29 came over from his safety position and almost got it. Oh my God, I just realized there's only 1:14 left. I didn't even notice that the clock had gotten that low all of a sudden by Bama. They were taking such sweet time with the clock. I didn't realize so much time had come off the clock. 29 came over and almost sealed the game with a pick there. Good coverage though. 2nd and 10. Throwing deep again. And tried to one-hand it by Brooks, and it's incomplete again. It's now 3rd and 10. 1 minute and 9 seconds left. Third and 10. Now, of course, Bama, I wouldn't try and throw it deep here because obviously if it falls incomplete, then you got to try and pick it all up on 4th down, obviously. Young in shotgun, fakes the handoff to Robinson. Throwing it deep again. And it's intercepted by Georgia. And it's being returned down the sideline. 50, 40, convoy, 20, 10. And it is a pick 6 for Georgia, and that is game. And that is game for Georgia. Pick 6. Nearly 80-yard pick 6, and that is game for Georgia. Wow. Wow. It's hilarious seeing sad Bama fans think it's just like when you see sad Patriots fans. It's hilarious to see, honestly. It's absolutely hilarious. It's so sad because they're like, and Stetson Bennett's crying. Oh. And the extra point is up, and it is good. Oh man. That is his second pick. That is his second pick of the day. Severely underthrown. He was looking for everything and severely underthrown. And great job by Georgia giving him a convoy of defenders. And Ringo. Oh, it's Ringo. His name was Ringo that returned it for an interception. Kirby Smart actually jumped up before he even got before the ball was even in his hands. Kirby Smart was jumping for joy. Kirby's telling him to get down, get down. Kirby's telling him to get down. He's running along the sideline. Yeah. No, but dog, it's a little different. Bama is actually Bama's actually been a proven winner the past decade or so. Steelers haven't done anything. So like I don't know what you're leaning on. You have nothing, honestly. Yeah, Young apparently was a Heisman Trophy winner. Yeah, I would have gone with Pickett in my opinion. Apparently though, apparently Aiden Hudson came in second, but it was pretty much a clean sweep. Shut up, Lil. Dude, I just got to get my digs in whenever I can. I know we lost and got swept by you guys, but I just got to get my digs in. And that is going to be game. And now that's so funny. Scooter Magruder said 2022 has started off. It's gotten off to a terrible start because he wanted Georgia to lose because he's a Florida fan. I'll just say Bama, Florida fan. Stetson Bennett is now a Georgia legend. He is a Georgia legend. What's up, Benny Tech? I'm glad that you're back in here, man. Kirby Smart is I think that's Smart talking to him. Dude, Stetson Bennett is now a Georgia legend for that. Yeah, walk-on QB is winning the Natty. I mean, he's the first walk-on to start a game in the playoff era. And Georgia is just playing in full prevent. They have three guys. They have three defenders 30 yards off the ball right now. Little dump off to Robinson. He's going to get tackled for a gain of get tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1. And I think Bama has called a timeout. So clearly, the Braves have exercised the demons of Georgia sports. They exercised the demons, and now Georgia has won a championship. Now, obviously, all you need is the Falcons to make the Super Bowl, which is not going to happen this year, obviously. But they've exercised the demons, it seems like, of Georgia sports. Foster, you're a Vols fan. I understand you saying that, but yeah, I hate yes. Well, it's definitely F Bama right now. Yeah, Kirby Smart finally beats Nick Saban. Yep. 2nd and 12 for Bama. Young. Just quick throw, good catch, long steps up. Oh, and Brooks, I think stepped out of bounds right about the 40-something yard line. It's a first down. Dog, it wasn't me though. That's not me though. I mean, I guess I kind of did root for the Braves, mainly just because, F the Astros, if anything. Good catch by Brooks again. Another first down, obviously. They're not caring anymore. Oh, dude, I hope Bama fans do want to talk about it. Scooter, I like that Scooter said this. My phone is about to die, but on a serious note, congrats to Georgia for winning the national championship. Meanwhile, your name says this is one of the. I hate to inform you, but this is one of the signs of the apocalypse. Definitely, yeah. I got to see what. And throw over the middle, and it's incomplete. Falls incomplete there. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, Andrew's not going to be very sober. He posted a video of the first touchdown Georgia scored. I hope he has another video of the pick 6. I'm wondering if they have anything. Looks like it's going to be intentional grounding here on Bryce Young, so there's no one in the area. Went from Gators to Georgia and Pistons to Warriors to Hogs. So yeah, that's not cool at all, dog. I remember when the Ravens in 2019, when they went 14-2, the Ravens got a lot of bandwagon fans during that season, mainly because of Lamar and stuff. And I remember saying on Twitter, like, great job. I remember saying one time on Twitter, like, I was just like, great win by the Ravens or something. And someone called me out as a bandwagon. I'm like, dude, I'm from Maryland. I've been like a bandwagon fan. I'm not a bandwagon fan. I've been a fan of them for for my entire life. And they're like, no, you haven't. I had to find another tweet from a while before to prove it. It's always funny how everyone gets called a bandwagon, even if you've been a fan of the team for such a long time. But wow. Oh, dude. I know. You know what's gonna be fantastic is SEC shorts. They're gonna. I guarantee you, they're gonna have a video of, because they had this recurring character on their short in some of their shorts of this woman called Hope trying to entice a Georgia fan, of you are the best team. It's like, no, do not give me hope because we're gonna lose. Guarantee you, they're gonna do that where him and Hope actually get together and he's actually happy because he actually truly does have hope because they've now won. Oh man, dude, it's gonna be epic. I guarantee that's gonna come out like tomorrow or like Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest. Young Georgia, and that's a sack for Georgia right there. And Bama calls their final time. That's going to be third and very long with 28 seconds left. I just want to see more. I just want to see more images of sad Bama fans, because that the level of Schadenfreude that comes from seeing sad Bama fans is almost indescribable. It's fantastic. I just want to see sad Bama fans, please, 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 please. Oh my God, that's him. Oh, Holly, thank you for the tweet. I didn't even realize. I don't think Holly's here anymore, but she sent out a tweet saying, let's get me to 69 subscribers. Yeah, I saw that, dog. You just shared it with me. That's pretty funny. That is absolutely hilarious. I'm still at 63 subscribers though. Dude, that is hilarious. So he was a Gators fan, now he's a Dogs fan. 3rd and 28. Long, wobbly pass, and it's caught just outside the 50. It's gonna be fourth in a very long 10. It's gonna be fourth in about 11 or so. And Bama will have to go quickly, and they're just gonna let the clock run, I think. It's 4th and 11. Bama, one final play. They're gonna hike this ball. Yep. And a sack to end the game for Georgia. Georgia has won the national championship. "42 years. They win their first championship in 42 years. There's JT Daniels talking to Bryce Young. Nick Saban, nice long talk to Kirby Smart. Dude, dog, that's hilarious. That is just funny. There's Stetson talking to Bryce Young. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, exactly. Because of course he deleted all those tweets. Oh man, I just want to see. I guarantee you I guarantee you there are gonna be videos of Bama fans and Georgia fans that is gonna come out after this game of them reacting to the pick six or whatever at the end of the game. Oh man, I still sometimes, and I will admit this, I still sometimes go back and I search the kick six between Auburn and Bama. I search reactions and I just laugh and just enjoy the Bama fans just absolute look of horror and shock on their faces. So congrats to Georgia. Thanks to everyone that came onto the stream. It means a lot to me that you guys are here. It is now 12 o'clock. Been streaming for nearly 4 hours now. Georgia finally has defeated Bama, and a lot of fun will be had with the ACC shorts and all of the reactions to this game, I'm sure, from everyone else. Congrats to Georgia. It'll be fun next year. And Stetson Bennett is a Georgia legend. And all the replies are, when did Florida play? That is fantastic, dog. That is fantastic. So for me, that is the end here, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. I will be streaming some of the playoff games next week. I'm not sure I'll be streaming all of them, but hopefully you guys join me, at least just for a little bit. Any views and love means a lot to me. I might also plan on trying to put together a playoff prediction video if I can get the editing going for that. But that's it for now, guys, and I will see you guys later. Bye.